Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put your pride to the side and open your mind. Go for what you love, only if it feel right. You done been through way too much. They don't know your life. They don't know you as a lover, not a fighter, but they inspired. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. He can't move like I move, paid on my dues. I see that he do what he can. When I wake up, I do what I choose. I'm just focused on running the blues. Look at the mindset he made, you faded and it only grew. We're not in love with each other, I know that it's true, you know that it's true. It was probably best you leave. I wasn't right, what would you need? If I say I know my word, then you ain't gon' swear that I'm conceited. I've been trying, but I'm not enough for you. I've been scarred so many times, I know what love can do. Put your pride to the side and open your mind. Go for what you love, only if it feel right. You done been through way too much. They don't know your life. They don't know you as a lover, not a fighter, but they inspired. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put your pride to the side and open your mind. Go for what you love, only if it feel right. You done been through way too much. They don't know your life. They don't know you as a lover, not a fighter, but they inspired. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. He can't move like I move, paid on my dues. I see that he do what he can. When I wake up, I do what I choose. I'm just focused on running the blues. Look at the mindset he made, you faded and it only grew. We're not in love with each other, I know that it's true, you know that it's true. It was probably best you leave. I wasn't right, what would you need? If I say I know my word, then you ain't gon' swear that I'm conceited. I've been trying, but I'm not enough for you. I've been scarred so many times, I know what love can do. Put your pride to the side and open your mind. Go for what you love, only if it feel right. You done been through way too much. They don't know your life. They don't know you as a lover, not a fighter, but they inspired. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. I got the heart of a lion, up with the heights, I'm still in the crowd. 'Cause this where my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't hate to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put your pride to the side and open your mind. Go for what you love, only if it feel right. You done been through way too much. They don't know your life. They don't know you as a lover, not a a fighter, but they inspired. I got the heart of a lion. Up with the hands, I'm still in the crowd. Cause this was my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't ask to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. I got the heart of a lion. Up with the hands, I'm still in the crowd. Cause this was my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't ask to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. He can't move like I move, paid all my dues. I see that he do what he can. When I wake up, I do what I choose. I'm just focused on running the blues. Look at the mindset he made, you fed it and it only grew. We're not in love with each other, I know that it's true, you know that it's true. It was probably best you leave. I wasn't right, what would you need? If I say I know my word, then they gon' swear that I'm conceited. I've been trying, but I'm not enough for you. I've been scarred so many times, I know what love can do. Put your pride to the side, and open your mind. Go for what you love, only if it feel right. You done been through way too much, they don't know your life. They don't know you as a lover, not a fighter, but they inspired. I got the heart of a lion, up with the hands, I'm still in the crowd. Cause this was my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't ask to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud. I got the heart of a lion, up with the hands, I'm still in the crowd. Cause this was my heart at. I hunt like a tiger, I'm still on the prowl. If you ain't love me at my lowest, don't ask to sit in the clouds. Told me to do better, never meant that you was proud.
All right, I got y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is not what you wanted. You be throwing up a lot in the public. You heard you was battling Sir Rockin' it got to your stomach. I cock it and dump it at the top of his nugget. Leave an injury on the sides of a golf ball, exit on the sides of a trumpet. You think I'm hunting elephant. You'll see Rock with a musket. I clean your whole house when I grab a mop and a bucket. Gloves on, like a housemaid standing with the broom. But when I start sweeping, all you see is dust panning through the room. Wrong moving, this kid gets it. I pull up on chest, pole under the chin. It's a big difference, sick with it. In this ring, I'm a psycho. Sid Vicious for thinking this kid rock. You get hit with a limp bit. I pull up, gonna talk, cartwheel, somersault, asphalt, something chalk, nigga dead. You thought 2-2-3s. Any contact, something off. Arms out, backpedaling. I'm trying to teach my. You know what, bro? Hit the like button and subscribe. As you can see what's going on. We're announcing the Soul Showcase today. So go ahead, hit that like button. 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 In a coma, madness. I snap at any moment. I pull a pound. He got the fully round. He don't know who did it. I'm over the body with the hoodie. Hit the like button, chat. I'm not bringing Scotty up here until we start hitting the like button, bro. We're not doing that. We're not being stingy with the likes today. I've been real cordial. I've been real consistent. We're not doing nothing until we hit the like button. We announcing the showcase today for all the up-and-coming hoopers, and we can't get a like. Oh, hell no. We can't get a like from the people. Nah, we not doing that. Give me another bar. You gotta recite suit. Oh, this shit electric out the head. We be raising shit, hot shell, Cajun dish, head on the plate, Asian fish, Glock 9, eyes slanted, Asian bitch. I raise and split his raise and split. He'll be more open-minded than. Oh! This shit electric got the hand. We be raising shit, hot shell, Cajun dish, head on the plate, Asian fish, Glock 9, eyes slanted, Asian bitch. I raise and split his. Ooh! And they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Once we get to, hey, first of all, let's go ahead and do some check-ins real quick. Let's do some check-ins real quick. Spam down where you're from in the chat. Spam down where you're from in the chat before we get started. Spam down where you're from in the chat before we get started. Y'all know what's going on. Spam down where you're from in the chat. We waiting shit, raising shit, hot shell, Cajun dish, head on the plate, Asian fish, Glock 9, eyes slanted, Asian bitch, raisin split, his raisin split. He'll be more open-minded than Jaden Smith. Right. Hey, no cap. Hey, Rock was in the background. Right. We got Houston, Mississippi, Arizona, 480, Memphis, Alabama, South Carolina, Dallas, Alabama, North Pole, Alabama, Cordell, Georgia, Sewage Flat, Boston, Charleston, Philly, Louisiana, Rhode Island, Mississippi, Baltimore, Alabama, Gambia, Colorado, Norway, NC, Atlanta, Brooklyn, Southern Cali, Carolina, my bad, VA, Toronto, NYC, in an NBD way. Alabama, South Texas, 10 minutes from the border. Toronto, Baton Rouge, Toronto, VA, Canada, Illinois, Columbus, Ohio, Los Angeles, Florida. Once we get to 100 likes, I'll bring Scotty and Jeremy up here. I'm not doing shit until we get to 100 likes. And they sitting right there in the meeting room, in the waiting room. I ain't doing nothing. Once we get to 100 likes, I'll bring squad on. No cap. There we go. Now we at 100 likes. Let's go ahead and bring squad on. Let's get right. Let's deactivate the camera here. Let's go ahead and remove this. And also, if you guys are new to the stream, hit that like and subscribe button. That's one of the words 100,000 subscribers. Anyway, let's get to it real quick. Meeting room. Cancel. In that call. And then join meeting room. Click on meeting room. Show up on the camera. Let's fix these settings. And then let's go down here. 3 users. And then here we go. Yo.
All right, I just sent out a blast. Sorry, I just sent out a blast to everybody.
What's up, fellas? First of all, how y'all doing, man? I appreciate you guys pulling up to the stream today, man. It was obviously a team call. We got it done. We here right now. We locked in. So you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we have announcements. But how you guys feeling first and foremost?
Great. Feel great.
Yeah, feel good.
Feel good. So what's going on, fellas? Enlighten the people. Somebody start us off real quick. Come on, man.
Go ahead, Big Germ.
All right, cool. So I'll start it off. For those of you that are aware, we opened up our second and third showcase yesterday. Just to give you guys an idea, when we did this last year for the New Jersey series, we had 100 people sign up in a week. We're at 103 people in 24 hours. So Dallas only has 250 spots. Vegas has 200. So if you're wanting your chance to be on the next chapter, we're probably going to sell out by Sunday, would be my guess.
Yeah, I would say just to piggyback off of that, like last year when we did this one, we went to New Jersey, sold out on that. The event was also dope for everybody. We'll get into that. But now we were going to go to Dallas previously, and we had to actually cancel that for some unfortunate circumstances when we went to Minnesota. There was like a hurricane that was going on, if you guys remember that.
Yep.
They canceled everybody's flights, so we had to take on a insane expense to cover all of that, and it put us in a position where we couldn't have done Dallas. So that's why Dallas also, a lot of sales did come in, is because we're now coming back and everybody was expecting it. So, we put it in one video, we posted it on Instagram. My big thing is, if you've ever wanted to be on Next Chapter, I can't say how many times like that I keep track of the people that say, put me on TNC, do this, do this. If you don't show up to these events, I will not consider it, because
by events, Scotty's meaning showcases. Like,
yeah, if you don't show up,
focus on that. Like,
showcase, then it's just like I understand like traveling can become expensive, but we're giving everybody a 4-month notice and even a 6-month notice if you want to go to the Vegas one. So just setting a little bit aside to take an opportunity for yourself. There's a ton of exposure that happens. You guys can come and make content. We'll get into all of this stuff too, but pretty much if you've ever wanted to be on TNC before and you don't show up for this and you think you're still going to get an opportunity on TNC, it's very, very, very slim that that'll happen. And this is the best way because it also shows us how committed you are. And before we make a commitment to anybody, it's just nice to see people come to these showcases and show that they bet on themselves.
Jay, let me ask you this question real quick.
Yep. Go ahead, B.
I got a couple guys in the chat asking how do they sign up.
Cool. Let me go over that. So if you go to shopthenextchapter.com, at the top, you'll see showcases. Right there, you'll see how to log in for either the Dallas showcase or the Vegas showcase. I want to go over pricing for those because some people might not be aware of what's going on the 3 stages of signups. In conjunction with these showcases, we are also hosting a mini series on Sunday versus that city. So if you've ever wanted to come to a live event and you've ever wanted to be part of the videos you guys see on YouTube, we're doing that on Sunday night following the showcase. If you want to do that, sign up for the showcase plus the entry fee to the mini series. You can do general admission, which is $175, which includes the 3-day tryout with the showcase plus the mini series on Sunday. Or for $225, you get the showcase plus VIP courtside seating during the mini series. So both of those are discounted prices for what we normally do when it comes to our live events. So you're actually saving money and participating for the opportunity to be a part of a next chapter season in the future if you do well during the showcase. So make sure that you're signing up appropriately for the right tier that you're interested in. If you just want the showcase and you're going to miss out on a live event, that's on you. I don't understand like what you're not seeing because our live events are different. And if you've never been to one, like this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, we really wanted to put together like the best package we could for everybody. And Jeremy, again, I'll keep saying this, we're going to get into some more stuff, but you don't necessarily have to win at these showcases in order to get an opportunity on the next chapter. And we can go back and we can use Ray as an example. Ray just played Twan. Ray was in the last showcase in New Jersey a year ago. He had lost in that showcase, but we did see something about his game because anybody can lose on any given day. These games are they're not games to 30. So we get to see a little bit of what you have. And if you catch our eye, like we're going to put, a note there saying like, all right, so-and-so would be a good matchup for this person, or his game is exciting and he produces viral clips and his energy is great. So, as a player, if you feel like there's 250 people there and like, of course, there's a $2,500 prize for the person who wins the showcase. You might think like, oh, well, I'm only 5'10" and somebody might be 6'5" coming in there. I might not win that money because of him. Then just also consider like there's a lot of other 5'10" hoopers that we know that we want to find matchups for. So just come, give it your all that day. Don't necessarily focus on the money. I know it's a lot of money on the line, but the opportunity is really just for us to see your game.
I think another thing too, things are always done better the second time, especially things like this. So if you're not pulling up to this second one after TNC has realized every mistake, if any, was made the first time, then you're going to be missing out on an opportunity, bro, because $2,500 on the line, I'm coming hoop. If I'm in Dallas, I'm going hoop.
Yeah. So B, I'm glad you mentioned that. So we're actually doing it a little bit different this time, which is going to give a much better experience for the players. So I want to go over the criteria. First of all, for those who have already registered, if you've registered, I need you to check your spam email. You're going to get a follow-up email from me asking about certain information and to go over the criteria for the weekend. I need you to read that and send me a response in an email that just says, I've read and confirmed that I've read that info. Some of that stuff goes over what I'm going to go over now. I need all players that sign up to be there on Friday at 4:00 for check-in. At check-in, I'll make sure that you get all of the information that you paid for. If it's just you for the showcase, you'll get 2 shirts with your names on them and a number on the back. You have to wear those shirts during the showcase at all times in order for us as a staff to know who we want to invite back for Sunday's invite-only tryout. So you'll get 2 shirts. If you signed up for the showcase and the mini series, at that point, I'll also give you your entry wristbands so that you can get back into the gym Sunday night for the mini series. So all players need to show up on Friday at 4 o'clock. After everyone shows up, we're going to begin playing 5-on-5 day 1. So during the 5-on-5, we're going to set up the teams. We're going to give everybody a chance to just get up and down the court for us as a staff to see how well you guys play. From there, we'll be able to realize who should play who. And the following day, we're going to set up an entire day of ones. So all players need to be back in the gym by 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. You don't have to be in the gym the whole day on Saturday. I will announce when your games are going to be. They'll be at the top and the bottom of every hour. So if you start at, let's say, 10 o'clock, you're going to play at a 10 o'clock game and a 10:30 game. After that, you can do whatever you would like. You can stay in the gym. Last year, that's what everybody did in New Jersey. And it was such a good environment because everybody started surrounding the courts and really started to just bring the energy crazy for every game, which was super dope to see. So that's Saturday. At the end of Saturday, once everybody's played their game, us as a staff, you, me, and all the TNC staff will get together at the hotel. We will select 64 players from day 1 to compete from day 2 to compete on day 3, Sunday, for a 64-person single elimination tournament. Winner takes all, 2,500. The final 2 players starting the mini series in front of a live crowd.
Yeah, think about that.
Oh!
So we're gonna open up TNC versus Dallas and TNC versus Vegas with the 2 players competing for 2,500, and the winner of that gets the money and is automatically on the next season of the next chapter. So like you'll probably blow up from this. Like honestly, think about it. We've never done something like that in a city. So it'll probably be the most viewed video from the series. There's an entire storyline buildup. And, you know, our goal with these showcases is to find the next star. And that is the best way to blow the next star.
Let them know the dates for Dallas really quickly.
Yep, you're good. I'm right. I see that in the chat. So Dallas, August 22nd through 24th. Vegas, October 3rd through the 5th. And some of you I see right here, you're saying it's 15 hours away. When we did New Jersey last year, we had 100 people sign up from 22 different states. Some people took a Greyhound bus for 51 hours to get to the gym.
He did. That was insane. Insane.
How'd he do?
He made it to the final 24.
Oh man.
So be sure, like, if you want to change your life, this is it. Like, you're going to really start to see there's some things in place right now that a handful of the players from last showcase are going to be featured on some major platforms relatively soon. So you don't need to win. JT already has been on Warzone. You got Ray on this season, and we got some other stuff in the works. So like Scotty said, you don't need to win.
Well, they had a threes tournament. The threes tournament had a showcase team in it.
Perfect. That's a great point. You even participated in the threes tournament. We had an entire showcase team in the threes tournament. Like, we are actively looking for players. We know what we're looking for. Just come out and perform.
Yeah.
Someone's saying, can people come and watch? Yes. This is a perfect point. If you are bringing friends and family as a showcase player, only friends and family of the showcase players are allowed in the gym. And those individuals must walk in the gym with you in order to get their wristband. So the first 2 days closed to the public, other than friends and family, for the showcase players. The mini series open to the public for everyone as long as you buy a ticket.
Yep. And I wanted to also share one thing that a lot of people did that makes it even more worth your time is there's a lot of people that film their experience. They got there, they vlogged, they filmed their own games, they made content, and they were able to use, I went to the next chapter showcase. Here's Devontae Frigo watching my game, getting hyped for me, and Isote's over there, and all these guys, the ABC crew, and you know, you can be there, make content out of this. There's going to be one exception though. Once we go on Sunday and we have the top 64 competing, That's going to be exclusively a TNC production, but the Friday night and Saturday, come in, film all of your own content. And I saw a lot of people that launched their channel and got monetized really quickly. A lot of these videos did really, 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 really good for viewership. So, outside of just the money, the exposure, all that, like, come in, make your own content, make the most of the situation. I feel like it's invaluable for what it is. Like, you're coming into the biggest side of YouTube basketball and getting to make your own content. So
I think a huge thing is like YouTube is so storyline based, especially like the way matchups are made. If two guys that are the best players in the showcase build their way up to the top two last game, and they're competing for in the city for that $2,500, like Ray Ford is in the season with Lance and Bees from a showcase. So I just think it's very important if you want to bet on yourself. This is the time to do it now. I mean, what we doing?
Yeah.
B, there's a question in the chat that I want to address. Okay, so if you buy the $175 showcase ticket with the mini series, 24 hours after you register for the showcase, you'll see an email specifically talking about buying tickets for friends and family that are coming with you. So just be on the lookout for that follow-up email the next day after you register, because that will give you the opportunity to buy tickets for those that are coming to the showcase with you that also want to be in the mini series, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shout out, sorry, there's two of you that just bought a showcase ticket. Both of them the 225 option. Yeah, so shout out to Anthony and Reagan.
Yep, for sure.
Question: is there anything else you guys are going to be doing on day one that doesn't involve 5v5? Is it threes or is it just 5v5?
No, just going to be fives.
Yep.
We have multiple courts, so we're going to be running the whole gym. It's going to be a great environment for everybody. A TNC staff member will be on every court watching and observing the players. From there, that'll give us the idea on how we want to participate in those games on day two. So it allows everybody to get up and down the court. If we still have gym time at the end, once we're all said and done, there's nothing left, I wouldn't have a problem with some people trying to film their own stuff. But realistically, we need to get out of the gym and get back as a staff to get together to figure out what day two is going to look like. So,
yeah. Jeremy, I wanted to also add, every city event that we do, we put a capacity at the tickets. We always sell out. We're usually anywhere from like 300 to 500 tops for tickets. And with this one, if we sell, 250 people for Dallas into the showcase, and
that's 500 people.
They're bringing a +1 with them. It's like the only way to maybe get in for this event might be the showcase side. And I'm not saying that as like, go buy a showcase ticket because it's the only way you'll get in, but be prepared that if you are watching and you do just want to come watch it, we have to set up capacity, and that's for us to manage the event, make sure that there's safety, make sure we're staying on time, all of that stuff. We can't have a bunch of people just buying at the door, which we've never really had because we've let everybody know it's sold out. You can't buy tickets. But just wanted to share that in there because it's one thing I just thought about. Like, we're probably going to.
I was about to tell you, I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't even cross my mind. With 250 people at one person, that's 500. We're at capacity. That environment would be the greatest thing I've ever seen, because it's going to be
people that love, TNC, and like they want to be on TNC. So it's cool. And I love the finale. It's a finale, but it starts the event. It's a finale of the showcase. And then we're going to roll into, the actual TNC matchups versus Dallas. And we'll find some guys out in Dallas's way. Guys that, are especially back home right now from playing overseas. I think Dallas will be big.
Also,
in August.
Also, I mean, although the goal should be to win the showcase, Ray Ford did not win the showcase. So it's just like, just for you going out there and being entertaining and showing off your game is very important in that aspect too. So I think you gotta bet on yourself. This is a perfect opportunity, bro. And it ain't gonna happen that much. What about Vegas? Are there any changes about the way Vegas is gonna go about?
Vegas is running the same way, same setup, 5-on-5, same time to check in, 1-on-1 day 2. 64-person day 3, mini series following the showcase. It's going to be that is going to be the framework for these showcases moving forward. Somebody mentioned Okay, so I want to clear up the air. Brandon's going to be participating in the mini series. if you look back on the showcase last year, I made a mistake on his scoring. I told you guys I was going to make it up. He is going to participate. He doesn't need to try out in the showcase. We're putting him straight into the miniseries.
Yeah. Wait, so enlighten me on him really quickly.
Brandon was the one. He's super shifty. He actually participated in the fives event we had in Detroit as well. He ended up he would have had, even if he would have ended up winning his game, he actually would have had to leave anyway because his flight was late, or his flight was he almost missed his flight. So he stayed for as long as he could. But I took over the scoreboard as someone else had to leave. I mixed up the two players, and in my doing, he ended up losing the game. And I told him I would make things right. So this is my way of doing it. We're coming to his city. I'm putting him on. He's going to play a TNC player in the mini series. He doesn't need to participate in the showcase. So somebody asked that in the chat.
So what is the ultimate goal with doing these showcases? Not back to back, but 2 in 1 year. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to try to do more in the upcoming year after. So what's the goals?
Finding talent. Like that is the highlight of my life. Like seeing what happened with J-Lou, like with J-Lou going all the way out to Dwight Howard's league. Like I remember finding J-Lou in the gym when he crossed me over and he had 800 followers. Yeah. Like your life can change drastically. And that's what we want. We want to give you a platform to take a chance on yourself to write the next chapter of your life.
Yeah.
And I would say too is like, to me, it's refreshing to see a lot of new faces in the scene. I think it keeps everything fresh. It gets stale really quickly if it's just the same over and over and over and over. And in order to innovate as a company, we have to bring in new talent, and also to, in a sense, innovate as you are a basketball player. Like you have to keep up with the talent level that's continually rising. And now that we're showing how big the next chapter is and how much opportunity there is and how much money you're able to win in these seasons, it's going to start gaining the interest of guys that are very high level professionals, because like, even if you're playing a very, very high level professional contract overseas, the fact that you can come for 3 or 4 days and play with like a Michael Beasley and a Lance Stevenson and leave with $5,000 off those days, like in comparison to being overseas, like you might play a whole month for $5,000, or on a very, very high contract, you might, make $5,000 in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but you have to, play a lot of games and live that lifestyle. For us, we want a quick way to come make some cash, blow up, build your name. And, we've kind of built this more off of production and exposure rather than just like repetitively the same people over and over and over again. So we need to find players. This is the best way to do it. I'm sure we mentioned that we had a player from the NBD Discord, join the season. And I know you got blown up with people saying like, oh, B's my way, I can get put on. It is it's not annoying if you just reach out and say, hey, I think I should be on next chapter.
Yeah.
Can you give me an opportunity?
Facts. Thank you.
But it is the most annoying thing to see somebody ask for an opportunity and not come to one of these things. Because I'm paying attention. I see the same names over and over and over again. And so I'm like, all right, just wait for the next showcase. We did one in New Jersey, and they got first access to it. They just didn't sign up, and they're still asking to come play. And I feel like you have to do yourself that service, because we're dealing with a lot of people reaching out to us.
Let me ask you guys this.
So yeah.
What's up with what made you guys think of the idea to start off the event with the $2,500 prize money?
Start off the TNC versus Dallas and TNC Vegas.
That's something I've wanted to do from the beginning. It took me a year to convince Scotty to let it happen.
Yeah, like just starting off a series is a lot of pressure, because if that game ends up being not too good, then it's going to kind of start the vibe off weird. And I feel like game one always just matters. That's why we always put ISO Tay out there for our season. He opens it out the gate because I know what he's capable of. But I feel like this has now become large enough, and the players that want to play are now good enough, like to the standard of like to go out there and really turn a city up. So I have a lot of faith that with 250 people trying out where we're at now and what Jeremy's working on, it just makes sense. And it's going to be like probably one of the coolest games we've ever done. No city event has ever had a storyline like this.
Like a birth of rivalry for damn sure.
Because you're going to win and you're going to get 2,500 and secure your spot in the next season, which will probably lead to
who knows
6-7K ridiculous. And
All for
possibly
$150, $175. Oh, like I don't
Yeah.
get.
Or wait. I want to add to this. Like, say you win the showcase, right? So you win the showcase, you get a lot of love for that. You win in the city. It's a big, massive video. Then you come on for a season, you perform really well, make more thousands of dollars, and now you're the guy that everybody watched from the beginning, go from nobody in the space to maybe a pay-per-view player. Now you're making 10, 20, $30,000 in a day to play one game.
And in the process, you're building your own like brand and channel and like
Scotty, how do I sign up?
Special.
Like, God.
So we got Vegas. Make sure you check your spam emails. 5v5 the first day, second day, all the staff is going to be deciding who plays, all the matchups for that, and then we go from there in terms of winners move on, and then the top 2 players play in the city the next day.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
When you sign up, make sure you also put in your cell phone when you're registering, because that is how we will be calling everyone on Saturday night. So if you didn't put in your cell phone, I've got to figure out a way to get a hold of you. Make it easy. Put in your email and your phone number. I'll put it in a document, and now it's super simple for me and the staff to reach out to you Saturday night.
Anything else? Anything else, fellas? Anything else I got to say? Anything else I want to make sure the people know?
Check your spam. Check your spam. Check your spam. I
will be posting this as a video, so you guys will be able to watch this if you haven't caught this live, so you ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm going to have the link in the description.
There you go. B, can I do your Prize Picks ad real quick?
No. Go ahead, bro. Right. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. I can't do it on the
Oh, I do see one more thing. There will be refs on day 3. First 2 days, there won't be refs. It'll be call your own fouls. A lot of the things that we want to do on the first 2 days is just get up and down the court. We want to see you guys play. It's not about winning or losing. I promise you, don't get caught up on that.
But you better have that dog in you.
My bad. Yeah, we had some people last year that felt like they won their games and they should have been. Like, I promise we know what we're looking for. This isn't new to us. Like, I can tell who has a chance to really make it in this space within a minute of me seeing you play.
Just by running down the court without the ball, sometimes you can tell.
Jeremy, give a quick 2 things you're looking for. Scotty, I want you to answer the same thing. Give him 2 things.
I want you to be entertaining. So think of this. This is much bigger than just basketball. Like, you need to be an enjoyable person to be around, because as a staff, we deal with 40 people. Please just be a good person, but be entertaining on the court and be able to be enjoyable to watch. Those 2 things, putting those things together, we'll know right away whether or not you have the environment, the ability to succeed in this environment.
Scotty?
Yeah. I'm just looking for effort. I mean, you guys know, like, there's plenty of people that have crossed TNC before, and as soon as that effort goes, we stop working with them. So I'm looking, that's the number one thing, is like, because even 2 bad basketball players can make for a really entertaining video if they're both playing as hard as they can, you know? So I think what we're looking for is, like, you're taking the opportunity very seriously. You don't necessarily have to talk your shit. If that's not you, you don't have to go crazy and whatnot. If you're just like a quiet guy, that's perfectly fine. But get out there and don't just like play defense with your hands down and just let somebody shoot and shoot and shoot. Like, no, I want you to not want to let that person score at all. Like, I want you to try to open up the game and you win by 30 points. And possibly, like, yeah, we do look at some of the excitement level of, like, the way you move, the way you play the game. Like, if you are a J. Lou out there, right? You're going to watch J. Lou whether he wins or he loses, and we're going to see that right away. So, you know, you might even play against somebody that you beat by quite a bit, but we still ask that person to come back because we just saw something in their game. And that's just the honest truth. We get paid on YouTube because people watch. And if you have a boring game, then people are not going to watch you.
Any last words, fellas?
Nope. What are you okay, so B, you weren't at the first one. What are you looking forward to in this showcase?
Okay. Entertainment factor. Just passion, bro. I think the most passionate players are the most enjoyable to watch. I'm not gonna name any names, but the people know who the most passionate players are. The people that love the game and love being on camera, hooping are the people. And I think just skill, man, extreme skill. If you're skillful and you're efficient and you passionate, you go a long way.
Yep.
Yeah. And I would also like to add the one thing that's really gonna like turn my head. Are you willing to make your own content too? Because if you, that is like that's more valuable than you just coming in and being the best player in the gym. I'm going to take the guy that's more committed to making a YouTube channel and consistently posting on there and doing stuff on Instagram, like because we know that when we're not working with you, we don't have to just like hold your hand through the entire process.
Facts.
We know you're gonna grow. So it's like if you're just coming here to rely solely on us, it is fine, but you're gonna do so much more for yourself if you show up that day, bring a cameraman.
Thank you.
Film your games.
Because I'm
like
I'm a bring my camera and I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a the chance of working with us for marketing at these events.
Let me read it, Jay. Let me read it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Got a super chat that says, "Yo, I'm the marketing manager of Whataburger. That's 10 minutes from where TNC is going to host in Dallas. Is there any way we can collab TNC times Whataburger?" And let me read this other one real quick. Got another super chat that says, "In shape, of course." But go ahead, Jim.
If you want to be a sponsor for either of these showcases, just for on-site, we're not talking about in the YouTube space. That's a conversation that you guys can have with Scotty. If you want to have sponsorship in person at these events, send me a DM on Instagram, Jeremy TNC. We can talk about what that's going to look like. Or you can, again, just send me an email. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right email.
You can send me all that too, and I'll link it.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you.
I'll put it in the comment section or something, and I'll pin it. Or something.
Yeah, my email is jeremygraves@thenextchapter.ai. I don't ever type it; it's automatic. It just pops up on my computer. So
it's gonna be dope to see. Like I'm already kind of thinking about how the video is gonna be put together. Like if you are those last two that play in that city event, it's gonna be so fire because we're probably gonna do like a lot of build up for that about you guys,
especially to start up the series. That's a that's a card that's gonna have some heavy hitters on it. You starting it off.
No.
You better
that's
get
a lot
your
of
doggone.
That's a lot of pressure too, like, and that's really gonna show. Are you ready for it? Because in front of a huge crowd, knowing that the video is gonna get 400, 500,000 views and there's money on the line, if you're not ready for it, it's gonna hit pretty hard.
Somebody said, when will the Vegas link be available?
It's available.
It's available. All that. The links will be put in the description or in the comment section as well, pinned about the links to how to get into the showcase and as well as Jeremy's details if you guys want to become a sponsor for the showcase. All that is going to be linked in below. Lock in with us.
All right. I think we're good on that.
We good? Jay, we good?
I'm good. I'm looking forward, man. I've been looking forward to this showcase. I love showcases. They're the most fun.
I have a question for people that are in here now, because we have not released this stuff yet. All of the clothing in the season, we are going to do like a hot drop. So when that comes out, and if you guys want, the stuff that Jeremy's wearing and what's behind him and the t-shirts and the sweatpants when we do that drop, grab it quickly because it's going to sell out very fast. This is our first time that we're doing like just a build up and a build up and a build up and a random announcement, and it's going to go right off the shelf. So, and also another thing for you guys, a lot of the stuff that you see during our seasons, just to give you guys an inside scoop, why it's not available right away. A lot of the things that we do, we just like get them done really quickly. We see how it looks on camera, the design, everything. And then when we actually sell it on our website, it's like way upped in quality. So like we've done that with a lot of our products because we have to make so many of them. Players' shirts will, rip, they'll bleed on, will this, that. So we just know like if people are hooping in them on set like this, we need to get a fuck ton of extras. And that's usually what we do. So
read the super
when
chat.
You guys
go ahead. Super chat says, is it okay if I use old TNC clips for my Road to TNC series? I want to start on TikTok.
I say go for it. And if it's super good, we'll probably reshare it on our stories too. So definitely tag us. I appreciate you taking that seriously too. It's like road to the G League, Millie?
Mm-hmm.
No cap. Fellas, the showcase in Dallas is August 22nd through the 24th. Get access to it now. The link is not only in the description, in the comment section, is right now in the chat. Come on, man. Get yours right now, bro. And Vegas link is available as well, man. We got Scotty. We got Jeremy in the building. Thank you guys so much for putting up to the stream, fellas.
Glad to be here.
Hey,
Right,
let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
Clippers are Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Agreed.
Yeah! 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 Clippers, baby! Never! I can't even say Nuggets in 5. Because Shannon Sharp going through a lot of stuff right now, Chad. But anyway, before we do that, I'm gonna do this real quick. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat, because we gotta win some chicken tonight. We gotta win some chicken tonight. And we gonna win it, you heard me? I'm not playing around. Shout out Prize Picks for sponsoring this live. The best place to win cash while watching sports. Now, what I will say is, we got a special night. We're gonna take the more. We're gonna take the more on Kawhi Leonard. He's been very, very efficient. And he was very efficient in the previous game. And even if his efficiency goes down, I still think he scores more than 25.5 points. So we're gonna take more for Kawhi Leonard. And then we definitely going Green Goblin for Jalen Brunson. We're definitely going Green Goblin for Jalen Brunson. And then what we're going to do here is points and assists for Cade Cunningham. I like this. It's his first playoff game in Detroit. I like this. I don't want Green Goblin though. I don't want Green Goblin though. If we gonna lock in, we gonna lock in. Let's go to points, rebounds, and assists real quick. Hey, chat. Should I go more 43 points? I want to go Cade tonight. Should I go more 43 points, rebounds, and assists? Should I go more on that, chat? I'm thinking about going more on that, man. Come on, it starts in 11 minutes. We got to make a decision right now. Chat. We got to make a decision. Too late. We submitted our lineup. You can use the link in the description, download Prize Picks, and use code BELLIS to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. That's using code BELLIS to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. I'm trusting Cade tonight. Hell on it. Where is ABC Crew? We just somebody drop the Discord link, please, so the people that can join Discord. I want to appreciate everybody put them to the live today, man. ABC Crew is about to come to the live real quickly. We got Mason. Mason, what's up, bro?
Hey, fuck the ABC Crew. This is the Mason Adams show, nigga.
Nigga, get your ass up out of here, ugly ass boy. Mason funny. Mason is funny as hell. Chat, we locked in, man. We about to bring ABC Crew up. I don't know where A Million is. As you can see, Cell's on the way. Where is A Million? I don't know where A Millie at. We were supposed to do something as a group. Yo, what Mills?
I'm bringing them in. I just turned my PC on, so I'm about to load up. Like literally like minute 25, 23.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, Brody.
Huh?
Where you at?
Just took a little shower.
Bet. Load in, Brody. All right, bros. ABC crew pulling up, man. We got a lot to discuss, so don't leave this live just yet. We got some things we got to discuss, man. I really want you guys to hear this, this conversation. But while we're here, man, go ahead and hit that like button, because the ABC crew, we're going to be discussing Shannon Sharp's situation. I don't know how to feel, chat, but we're going to discuss and we're going to break this down to the fullest, just to get, you know what I'm saying, everybody's perspective. There goes Cell right there. I think.
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, Brody? Yo, you sound. Are you using your regular mic? I don't think you're using your regular mic. Say something. What the hell?
Yo.
Yeah, what the? All right, here we go. Mills, you can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, but is that my?
Yo, did you hoop this week?
Bro, my shit just geeked out.
I
I
shot
bet.
yesterday.
I bet, yeah, because I don't
Oh
know
wait,
what
we could
happened,
we could just record it on here and then
That's what I was gonna say. All right, so you're live right now, B?
Yeah.
Still?
Do you want me?
Yeah.
Y'all want me to record it?
It don't matter. You can, yeah.
Who?
it's up to you, whatever.
No,
wait.
you
You have
Let me make
access
sure
to
we have all
the
of our.
ABC. You said what?
Let me make sure we have everything we need though.
Mills, you got
You
OBS though,
need-
huh?
You said
I
what?
got OBS.
Yeah, I got OBS too. It's up to y'all. I'm not tripping. We can do whatever.
I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna record it. Mills, you record it too, just in case.
Okay.
So I don't gotta record nothing.
I feel like all three of us should, just in case some bullshit happens.
All right, give me 1 sec. Let me pull this up real quick
All right.
because I want to make sure we have our tweets and shit up too, or like
Alright.
not up but to read from. Yeah, because I'm getting new updates by the second.
About that situation?
Bro, you didn't see the newest one?
Please don't.
Oh, we're gonna talk
no.
about it.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't
Yeah,
even-
I
don't
want.
even trip,
I
man.
want. Yeah, let me give you an honest reaction.
Don't
So are
eat.
they tweeting all that info?
Yeah, like it's being tweeted by a lot of like the major sources out here right now.
Mm.
Or not out here, but just like
We'll get into it. I guess I'll
yeah.
save it.
I'm just DMing them to myself. That way I can just read them off.
All right, bet. Mills, you gonna sign us in?
You got it. You got us.
Do you wait before we sign in? The message I sent to the chat. Do y'all have that? The
Let's see.
files. Well, first of all, what's up? What's up, NBD live stream, man? My bad. Let me. That was just disrespectful for me. I didn't say nothing. Just came in here straight to business. Got now.
Shit, shit, I fuck with that. Straight to business.
Right to. Oh, I got the other one on my phone. We're good. I have it in my messages. So.
All right.
All right. Let me know.
You're
when to
talking about what
count
you
down
sent
and then,
earlier,
Mills,
right?
You can sign us in.
Wait,
You
you talking about the TMZ?
stuff you sent earlier.
Oh, that was just something for y'all to read. No, I have the pictures of the like page 10 and page 9 of.
Oh
the law
no, that's
document.
all you, brother. I
Okay,
don't-
because
I
I'm like,
don't-
we don't have to read all 70 pages, but
Oh, I think
know
you,
what I'm saying?
sent that. You sent.
no, I think no, I only sent 2 pages. I didn't send the whole joint
That. Yeah.
because it's like 70 pages, something crazy like that.
Mm.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I sent that. No. Should we have that though?
The text you sent earlier, right? The stuff
Yeah,
you
but
sent
that's
earlier.
only 2 pages of the document here. I have the
Adrian,
whole
appreciate it,
PDF.
brother. ABC Coon has
I
been
have
best
the whole
commentary,
PDF.
best commentary.
It's,
crew notice.
Whatever you think is best to kind of summarize like the points we need to get to, I guess.
Yeah, it's only 14 pages, so yeah, I guess
That-
we just keep those 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works. We can just read those 2 off.
Bet.
All right. So, Mills, you can sign us in if you want.
Mills, go ahead.
Do we have like tweets or anything to refer to, or is it just those documents?
I have the tweets that I DM to myself. I can DM them to you guys too.
I just didn't know, like, I just want to make sure we had everything gathered and whatnot. But we're good. We'll figure it out.
We flow really well. I don't think there's even nothing that we.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
There's gonna be a lot to talk about. I just don't want to get any misinformation and then we look like dickheads.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like,
Facts. Mills.
Ready?
all right, give me a countdown so I can press record.
3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the ABC channel. 130 your co-host, A Millie. We got B Ellis and Cell, obviously. Today we're talking about. Well, first of all, we're gonna start doing these hot topics a little bit more. We're gonna start doing these just StreamYards. We're live on B's YouTube right now, but today we are talking about Shannon Sharp, the situation with Shannon Sharp, allegedly
Oh my God.
got some serious,
Lord have
really
mercy.
serious accusations against him. So let's just dive into it. So you want to read off some of that document?
Yes, I do. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause my whole joint just tweaked out. I'm like, here we go, we're good. So first and foremost, there's this document, like a 14-page court document that came out. I'm gonna just read a little bit from page 9, and wow, turn black and white.
Yo!
Like, you just got zapped into the 60s. What just happened?
Wait, what the?
Sel just time traveled.
Bro,
He's back.
time
Whoa,
out.
that was trippy.
That was fire.
That was fire. You just went back like 60 years just now and then came back.
Hey, that
Was
was
that like-
lit.
That's like a Black Mirrors episode.
I'm about to read news and I go black and white.
Yo, you should
That
have
was
kept
weird.
it until you finished reading the document.
Nah, we trying to get it back. We trying to get it back. Oh,
That would have been crazy. That would have been
Alright.
crazy.
So page 9 of the document says this: October 6, 2024, Shannon Sharp sexually assaults and rapes, allegedly, plaintiff and threatens, "I'm gonna make it so no man will want you again." Wow. October 6th, the plaintiff was working out at a Nevada gym, following her usual routine. As she worked out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
It's okay. You're allowed to laugh, bro.
Because I'm reading it ahead of time. I'm just like, I sorry. Okay. She saw Sharp aggressively approaching her. She could tell by his look and the way he moved quickly towards her that he was furious for having been ignored. As soon as he got close, he told her, "Sit the F down or I'm going to kill you." Wow. This is allegedly.
That's in those documents. That's what they're alleging him of. Like, obviously, I know the grand scheme of things, but that specific thing, I
mean,
haven't
they're
read. I haven't
going
read through the
quote,
documents.
quote unquote, allegedly.
Wow.
Fellas,
Okay.
Can I say something?
Please.
You know,
Go ahead.
this dude here, respectfully, because I really respected Shannon Sharp prior to this situation. Bro, he's at the end of the day, he's 56 messing with a 19, 20-year-old. What are we doing? It's legal. But fellas, what are we doing, man? Like, you asking for that to happen. You asking for allegations with this, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
There's like two sides to this, because on one side, what he's doing is, like you said, legal.
yeah.
And so, like, that's what we need to focus. Well, as we break this down, we do need to obviously keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it is legal. Obviously, it's to each his own. It's kind of odd to me. Like, I don't think that you should be doing that, because it's the whole age of consent thing is odd, because it's like a hard cutoff, right?
Yeah.
So it's like there's not much difference from an 18-year-old to a 17-year-old, but 18-year-old is legal. So there's two sides of it. But so can you really quickly read that again? Because that's the first time I'm hearing that part of it.
Yes.
He said
so.
he,
There's
he
like
walked
multiple
up to
paragraphs. You said what?
he walked up to her and said he's gonna
Yeah, like
Unalive
sit
her?
the F down, I'm gonna kill you. This is allegedly, ladies and gentlemen. And then she responds with, I don't want to talk to you. You cheated on me. His response was dismissive and controlling as usual. You don't have a choice. Quote unquote, he said, you don't have a choice. He told her this. This is allegedly in the files. Like I keep having said just to make sure that this is not proven fact just yet.
Right.
Then Sharp demanded that they talk in private. And then she told him no. She made it clear she did not want to talk to him, be alone with him, or want him coming to her home. But Sharp didn't care. He never took no for an answer. Sharp forced plaintiff under threat to get into his car and go to her house. I can continue, or we can
Keep
talk
going.
there.
Go ahead.
Well, just to break down that part, I had not heard that before. I'm aware of the more broad allegations, but that specific case
Yeah.
is kind of like that's crazy because that's a threat to unalive someone. I don't know what we're allowed to use on YouTube, but that's
absolutely.
I hadn't heard that aspect of it. That's why it's important to read through the documents. But
I think it's
what's y'all's
also
take-
I
what's
think
y'all's
it's
take on
also
that, though?
I think it's also important to understand who's representing her.
right.
The
Right.
person who's representing her tried to falsely accuse Jay-Z of stuff.
Correct.
I think all of that needs to come into play. I think there's two things. One, he's 56 years old. There's no way a 56-year-old should be messing with a 19-year-old. I don't care if it's legal. Morally, and also what we got in common in terms of a connection will never be, come on, bro, let's keep it 100. But two, Tony Bunsby is known for, or whatever his name is known for this type of stuff, like multiple times.
Right.
And then the fact that you could have been said something, but now you're waiting until he's about to get $100 million deal, and it's a civil case. It's not a criminal case.
Right.
So what are we doing?
It's very weird. Also, to add on to that, allegedly they tried to settle for 10 million and they said no.
I
But
think
they want
that's
the 50
cap.
million.
I think that's cap.
And that's where it gets a little gray area. It's like, okay, so 10 million was not enough, but the 50 is just like, oh, that's the perfect number.
Yeah,
You want half?
it's very shaky. I think it's weirdo situations on both. Mills, go ahead.
Yeah. No, it is odd because, like, I feel different about this one, just in terms of my gut feeling. Obviously, he's innocent until proven guilty, but it just seems like this situation is revealing a little more than I would have expected. Because I've always respected Shannon's opinion on really life and sports. Like I always listen to him. He's probably my favorite sports media personality, or I feel like he may speak the most relatable, the most in a relatable way. But this case just feels a lot different than the other ones, and it's just a tough situation because there is two sides to it. Because we do just have to focus on the black and white legal situation rather than it is. You should stray away from this, especially as a man as wise as he is. You shouldn't even put yourself in a position to deal with a girl like that. Now the conversation is like, we're going to find out if he actually did it. And there's just, I'll let y'all talk. There's just a lot to unpack.
There's a lot of like rhetorical questions I have, because the messages get out, the voice like calls get out. So I'm like, was she recording those, or how was that released? You know what I'm saying? Because correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I don't know if you can record somebody on the phone without them knowing necessarily.
It doesn't depend on the state.
You said what?
Does it depend on which state at all?
I don't know. I'm not too well equipped on that side of things, but then going into the text messages we've seen on social media, I could probably pull a few of them up, but a lot of them are like she was asking him to do stuff to her, like, yeah, I want this, and then reports come out today basically saying like, I think No Jumper posted something today. It says sources close to Shannon Sharp say this relationship with his accuser was purely a consensual BDSM arrangement, allegedly meeting for rough sex about 100 times from the late 2022 to January 2025. That's what allegedly they're saying. They said that they claim she requested acts like choking, collars, and role play, alleged sex, including the one that said, "I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy." So, bro, all this stuff is like a new stuff's coming out almost every single like hour at this point.
First of all, she's an OF model. She's
Okay.
she's an OF model.
Right.
So, like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're playing with fire.
I'm
right,
looking at
B?
Shannon. I'm looking
You're
at
just
Shannon.
playing
I'm looking
with
at
fire.
Shannon. I'm looking at Shannon. You just fell for the like dumbest shit ever. Like that is the like, bro, stay away from that. Every homeboy would tell him that. There's not one homeboy that went to, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, who's your homeboys? Or did you not tell anyone about this at all? Because like what? Obviously him and Ocho ain't close.
Right.
Obviously him and Ocho ain't close. Because what? You know all about a real relationship, but you know, like, come on, man.
I think it just boils down to awareness, because it's like, you know, she's an OF model. You know, she's like 19 years old. And you also know what y'all are partaking in. And he's just sending texts, even phone calls. Like, do you really feel like you can trust this girl at this level?
Right.
Like, a lot of what he says or is saying in the voice messages could be twisted as serious when maybe they had a consensual situation.
Mhm.
But it's like she seems like she's trying to twist it as far as that goes. And then also I asked myself, like, okay, girl, like, why do you even still just cut off communication with him?
Right.
You know, it's like she's kind of feeding into it, but then it's like she's also 19. Like, Unc, what are you doing? Like, you are better than this. So that's what caught me off guard, was like, how is he so... I just feel like
Stupid?
he's sharper than that.
No,
Yeah.
he's stupid because he would tell other people they stupid for that. So he's stupid.
He would.
So
He
he's
would.
stupid. So it is what. Let me ask you this question: What do you guys think would be Shannon Sharp's age cutoff? I'm gonna go along the lines of probably 40 years old.
What should it be at
Yeah.
his
Like
age?
his oldest.
Yeah.
Like the oldest he'll mess with.
Honestly, everybody is different morally. For me, he's 56,
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's currently 56?
I would say 40 is about fair. I would say 40 is about fair.
Cause like, oh my gosh, man.
I mean, I think those situations are odd. Like even
Right.
the Bill Belichick situation, I find it odd. That's just me. Anybody can live their life how they want to, and we're all entitled to our opinions. But for me, my moral compass, there's something uneasy in my gut when I hear about situations like that, because it's like you look like you could be her dad, you know?
Grandfather.
How are you guys relating? Like 56 years of life?
Well, like quick backstory. I think she was 19 when they met or did
Yeah.
stuff. So I think that was 3 years ago. So now she's probably in her.
I'm just saying, bro, that's a lot of life to go through. And then so you know how much that 19-year-old is still going to go through. You know what I mean? At 30, I feel old. I could
Yeah.
not talk to a 19-year-old at 30, and I'm married anyway, but I'm just saying,
Right.
if I put myself in his shoes, I'm like, I'm 30 and I feel like I could never relate, or I just know I would be doing something wrong. But that's why it's tricky, because like that doesn't really matter. It's like what's legal, and it is legal. So I don't want to get stuck on that, because the accusations are a whole different thing than how I feel morally.
What do you feel about these accusations, though, Mills?
Well, I feel like one, she's a very young OF model. I'm not like trying to down talk on people or like judging them for that, but where she's at in life, maybe don't want to trust her completely, Unc. Like, you know what I mean? That's. I think I don't know what to think about the accusations. We'll find out a lot more as they come out, but I do think it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Let me ask you guys both this question. Did you guys see the video he posted on his Instagram when he was sitting down with his suit on explaining the situation about
Yes.
the 10-minute video?
Mhm.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying he dumbed it down, but we don't know the truth on both ends at this point. we're just
Right.
hearing from like a he say she say. So it's like at this point you're innocent until proven guilty. Like I previously said, I believe she's not currently 19, but I think this was going on when she was 19, and then it's been leading up to this. So it's just even crazy to
Right.
think about that. I think my boy gave me a crazy stat, and he was like, he retired about 13, 14 plus years ago. She might have been around 2 to 4 years old when he was when he was in the league. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And then secondly, when I watched that video of him talking, it was just more so him reading off of like a teleprompter. You could tell.
Yeah, he was
just
definitely
reading off
doing
the
this.
script, which you kind of have to do because you don't want to cross any boundaries. Like you kind of have to type it out, say something about it, and then kind of go along the lines that way. But it's a lot, bro, because there's still so much more to unpack that we haven't even talked about yet. There was another tweet came out that basically says Shannon Sharpe is accused of choking a female production assistant at FS1 before he got to ESPN.
Really?
And then it says, this I'm reading on, this is on Twitter. Yeah, it's just I'm reading it from like an actual source right here. It's not like a Centel type of source. It says, quote, before Sharp's time at ESPN, when he was the co-host of FS1 Undisputed, he was accused of choking a female production assistant in the workplace. Two sources with knowledge of the incident tell Front Office Sports. One source says Sharp and Fox settled with the accuser for several $100,000. There was no lawsuit filed against Sharp in the incident. So like now that just came out. So now everybody's gonna want a piece of the pie now at this point.
I don't like that though. Let me tell you why. Because that's mutually exclusive situations, and I ain't gonna lie. You can't be double jeopardy, although double jeopardy does happen in the court of public opinion. So
yeah,
as
but as people like us be just trying to figure out what the truth is, I think it's helpful to know that past.
One thing,
because we just want to know who's really telling the truth and who's in the wrong. We're not the people. We're not the judges.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's helpful information for us to be like,
no,
really?
that's facts. No facts. It is.
It's like
fact.
He's done it before. And what's up with this public choking thing? Because like he said that in the voice message where he was like, "I'll choke you in public." I'm like, okay, so this is like, and that's where you start to think like this is some weird consensual thing, but you don't know what people are into. I was trying to figure out like, what are y'all into? If it's consensual, like what is this? Is this some kind of like weird kink?
But
I think she wanted that apparently. But go ahead, B.
I think,
and we don't know that. That's what's
we don't
being
know that,
left
though.
out. That's the context that's not being. Go ahead, B. Sorry.
This is totally left field, but I do be noticing Shannon really, when somebody disagree with him, he don't really take that well. That's all I'm gonna say. He like when I see Ocho disagree with him, Unc be like, huh, nigga? Like, huh, what? Like, so all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? It could be a little, but hey,
Do you think he's that like off the rails though to really mean what he's saying? Like,
have you heard
on
the like this is not no accountable thing. I don't know what's true and what's false, but have you heard the voice calls?
That's really all I've heard. I haven't read any of the documents.
Okay.
So the voice calls is what I'm going off of.
Okay.
Of where I'm like, why are you on the phone? Even if this is some weird consensual thing, even if, how do you trust this girl so much? I'm just saying, that's just me. That's just me as a man, like knowing the world a little bit. And it's like, Unc, you know the world. You know people. Like, how are you trusting this situation the way that you would trust your wife? You're talking on the phone. With the context, to me, it's either guilt or a consensual weird situation that they had. If it's that, I think Shannon trusted her way too much.
It's the timing. The timing is crazy right now because he just signed $100 million.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah.
And then I also recall him. It was a live with Deion Sanders and Ocho, obviously on Nightcap with Shannon Sharpe, and he was talking about Sky Bree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, can you enlighten me?
That clip. I saw that
He was
clip.
talking
I
about
saw
Sky
the clip. I
Bree.
saw the clip. But Sky Bree, is that who's that?
That's
This is a-
OF, another OF model. That's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
Yep. Okay.
That
I saw
used
the
to be in a
clip, though.
relationship with a IRL streamer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
With-
all
yeah.
I'm saying is it's a fetish. It's
Right.
a fetish.
Well,
Right.
fellas,
And
can I
we
ask you
don't
a
know the
question?
extent of that. That's what I'm saying. We don't she could be twisting their fetish and just making it seem like he's some crazy, which like that's why it's weird for me. And I'm trying to use discernment to see what's up, because it's like on one hand I'm like, okay, this doesn't look good for Shannon. Some of his behaviors are a little odd, but then it's like she could easily just be twisting this. Go ahead, so.
But this is where the wrench comes in, because there was a report today, as of April 24th, 12 p.m. Eastern, Pacific Standard Time. It says Shannon Sharp is stepping away from ESPN after the lawsuit. So my question to you guys is, this is just opening the question. If I know I'm not guilty, am I stepping away from work? Or even if I know I'm not guilty, I'm stepping away because I'm going to be in everybody's faces, and that's going to be all they talk about all freaking day. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, do
Great
you
question.
say the ESPN side of it, or do you, even if you know
I mean-
you're guilty, just kind of just assuming
I
that?
would assume that ESPN had a conversation with Shannon, was like, you know, I mean, we got to have you off air for now. And I would assume that Shannon's like, I agree. I don't really want to be
Yeah.
on air. So I'm sure that thing was more of a mutual thing, because if you're ESPN, you don't want to be attached to that before the judge has made a decision.
Correct.
Right? Because you can't actively have someone that really did do that. If he did, which it is still innocent until proven guilty. So there has to be damning evidence against him. We can't just view him this way until it's justified. But it really does just tarnish someone's name when these
Yeah.
allegations are made.
I agree with Mills. I think probably ESPN had a talk with it, because as a network, I just can't have somebody on the TV week in, week out while this is happening, and God forbid he settles it with $50 million.
I agree.
And he ends up being guilty of this. Now everybody's like, damn, ESPN had him on 4 or 5 weeks straight when they could have been had him off the air.
Mhm.
So I think ESPN is really just, First Take is really protecting themselves at this point from
Yeah,
the situation.
for sure.
For
sure.
Let me ask you guys this question. I didn't really like, this is my opinion, I didn't really like Stephen A's video about it. I watched it, and
It
man,
rubbed me wrong.
his entire approach was very different than what it was when Jay-Z got into this situation.
Yeah.
When Jay-Z got into the situation, he's like, oh, I know Jay-Z, and I just know he wouldn't do something like that. But with Shannon, it was just like, I don't know, bro. Y'all, any thoughts?
But go ahead, Sal. I don't want to. Go ahead. What do you
No,
think?
I was gonna say real quick. I think with Stephen A, it's just we've seen him act so differently with different people around the same situations a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's like it's very on brand for Stephen A. So it didn't even rub me the wrong way when I watched it. I was kind of like, okay, that's just who Stephen A is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's his colleague. It's his colleague.
And friend.
So say,
I mean, man,
friend.
but yeah, go ahead, Mills.
Yeah. No, when I saw it, I just thought the first thing I thought was, this is kind of not a great thing to do as a friend if you genuinely know his character. Like, if one of you guys had some things against you, or me, I would expect someone for me to be like, no, I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm this person's friend for a reason. Like, he's not
Right.
doing that. I've never seen him do that. The only way I would not say that is if I knew that, well, he's done some things in the past that, you know, like if Stephen A fully, like that leads me to think, what if Stephen A knows his record at the thing at FS1, maybe he knows that happened, and maybe he's like, as a friend, you step back and are like, he did do this one thing, maybe, you know what I mean? So I kind of just, I
That's a
don't
good
think
point,
he
Mills.
should have spoken out on his lack of confidence. I don't think it helps his friend Shannon. Like, because it kind of it does make it seem like, well, his friend is not even fully. That was Stephen A's whole thing. It was like, I'm not fully sure. But why do you have to voice that you're not fully sure? Why do you have to say that? And I understand the stance. It's like, you got to let the court play things out. Of course, you're not fully sure. You weren't there for everything. But to say that may be something he was a question he internally had. I don't know.
Well, and another thing I don't like that he does, he mentions every chance he gets. I brought Shannon on ESPN. When he left FS1, I brought him on,
There's a little insecurity there for Shannon.
He's not your little bro, nigga. Like, he's not your little bro. He gonna if ESPN stops right now for him, Nightcap will be sustainable enough.
Oh,
like, so,
Bro,
he's killing it.
The volume that he signed, like his company, like the volume, like, oh, bro, they're breaking bread.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he's probably the majority of our country's favorite sports personality of the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, all respect professionally to Stephen A and what he's accomplished throughout his life. He's incredible at what he does. He really is. But Shannon, I feel like, will hit people in a more relatable way, maybe. I'm not sure, but I just feel like he's like the top dog, even though he doesn't have the history of, or like the legacy that Stephen A has.
Yeah.
Question for you guys.
He's really good at what he does.
I mean, I want to read this to you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, read it off.
Somebody in the comment section said, bro, y'all letting these women get away with murder. I don't see why everybody got smoked for Shannon. He a victim. Somebody just said
that could very well be true.
Yeah.
That could be the case. That could be the case. That's what I'm saying. It's like, we're trying to discern what really happened, because one side of it, she could be twisting his words in a consensual situation.
Correct.
That very well, which is what happens, I would say, maybe 70% of the time.
Oh, man.
Right.
I didn't expect you to say that much, brother.
On it?
I didn't say I didn't think you was going to say that high, though.
Think about
crazy.
it, Sobe.
No, sorry. Considering all the details of this situation, I'm not here to judge anybody's line of work. I'm just saying, I don't know the girl. I'm just saying I would be skeptical. That's all I'm saying. And that's me being honest about the situation.
I
would be a little bit skeptical.
To piggyback on what Mills is saying, if you think about it, from the phone calls to the text messages to they do the BDSM stuff, so Shannon's probably thinking like he's within the confines of what they mutually agreed on, and then she probably seen, 100 mil. This could be the whole thing too. 100 mil, bet I can go get him because I got this proof of him saying X, Y, and Z. I don't got proof of, but then she has proof of her saying other things. So it's like, you're saying you want him to abuse you, and then bro, how does that make sense?
Right.
And here's my thing. If this comes out to be something that is completely false, she needs to be trialed. Like, I'm so sick of these people that are able to just continuously falsely accuse and be Jane Doe or John Doe and not get no consequences for these false accusations that are going to tarnish the person's legacy that you're talking about. Like, of course, obviously, we all think it's wrong that it's a 56-year-old with a 19-year-old, but it's legal in the court of law. So, at the end of the day, if you're going to lie like that, you need to be trialed, bro. You need to be trialed.
Absolutely.
That's ridiculous, bro. Like, that. I don't know if it ruins Shannon's legacy if it's false, because a lot of people I've seen are riding with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be...
It would be huge defamation of character.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Huge. Like, bro, Shannon can go get a ton of bread on a kickback. Like,
yeah.
So
the fact that she turned down the alleged settlement, does that worry y'all? And how true was that settlement? Do we know if it actually got declined for sure?
I don't think there's anything to back that up.
Actually, to be honest, I did hear a voice message. I forgot where it's at, but Shannon's attorney did say that they did offer a settlement.
Oh, no.
I did listen.
Say that one more time. It was my apologies. Say that one more time.
Shannon's attorney said that they offered a settlement and it was declined.
Oh, let me read this super chat.
I listened to a voice
Holy
message.
shit. Go ahead, B.
It says Jay-Z got accused and he didn't even know the girl. Y'all can't hold Shannon accountable right here. He got played. It's not his fault. They are adults. No, you're contradicting yourself. You can't say I can't hold Shannon accountable. He got played. It's not his fault. They are adults. No. He's an adult. I can hold him accountable.
And is
Well, I
Jay-Z
also
and
don't
Shannon's
think-
part synonymous?
No.
Because Jay-Z didn't really make a video, didn't step down. Like, we didn't hear any voice call. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole, I think it's a different situation here.
Yeah,
It is a
definitely-
different
definitely
situation.
different.
It is different because there is a lot of evidence of this either consensual relationship and she's twisting the words, completely lying, or Shannon or Unc was in the wrong. But we're definitely not holding him accountable. This is a conversation. This is not us saying that he's guilty at all.
No.
We don't know. I don't think we've said anything in the live to say that he's guilty. I think we're just talking through it.
Yeah, I just think he's in a situation where, one, if I'm him, I just keep my head down and I keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I just like the way he's approaching it. I'm going to continue to do Nightcap, continue to go on his tours, continue to interview people on Club Shay Shay, and whatever happens, happens. But he better not be guilty.
Man.
He better not be guilty. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not relating it to Sean Combs. But all I'm saying is, when we saw the visual of him beating Cassie in that elevator, stamp it. Stamp it. Like, it was like, oh, well, he done. Cook him. Shannon cannot have anything like that occur to where the video evidence or the phone calls or anything like that. It's like, because he's cooked, bro.
So what do y'all think? What do y'all think it would take for him to be guilty at the level that she's asking him to be guilty at? Like, what more evidence? There's been a lot of evidence released, but it does seem like we've already gone over it. It's kind of like we're trying to figure out, is this like a weird thing, or
It has to be video.
Yes,
It has to be video.
It has to be. I mean, I think it has to be a video because that would be like the okay. Now, if we're watching a video and we don't know if it's consensual or not,
Right.
but then she goes back and texts him saying that was not cool. I said no. But that could be all. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that could be part of their little whatever it is. So even if you see the video, does it? I don't know. Like, you feel me?
She's also just really confident, or her attorney is very confident that they're going to be able to get this done with declining the settlement.
Correct.
So, and the way that they're going about it, slowly releasing evidence, it really worries me, because it's like they're moving super confidently, and it's like, I hope at the end of this there's not one nuke that they drop on us of evidence that's just like, you know.
Oh man.
And if that's the case, that would be very sad. I think like we'd all be very disappointed in Unc.
Do you think all right, so here's the thing. They may release a chopped up version, allegedly, that Shannon said, like, there may be 30 seconds of like how they want it to be perceived. So what if they release that and Shannon continues to say, well, show the rest of the video?
Well, they would have to have context, because you have to know that like that does happen in certain bedrooms for certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like, you can't, you know, like, you would need more context. There would have to be context around that specific video or situation that they're talking to. It can't just be that, and it's like, oh, like he's choking her or whatever.
He's not.
You know what I mean?
He's not going back to ESPN. Them days over.
Nah,
You don't think so?
he doesn't even need to.
Them days
Like,
over. Them Monday, Tuesdays cooked, and they better not release that. He's really done after that. If they release the video, and he's not guilty, he's done at ESPN.
Yeah.
Because that's his second time with the IG Live plus this.
The IG live, and then I do look back at the IG live situation. It's like that was kind of weird. Like,
Definitely weird.
you know, if you truly think that it was a stunt, which like I'm pretty sure. Well, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it was kind of planned? Because back then I didn't, but now I'm like,
Show him, B.
maybe
Show him,
he
B.
did do that.
Show him, B. You know how hard it is? Show him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my bad. Nigga, please. You was trying to prove you wasn't homosexual.
Right. And if he's willing to do that, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That is a
Yeah,
lot.
because think about it. Swipe, press.
But just to show that you're like, oh man, like you have
press is
you
crazy.
Swoop,
No. Yeah.
live, go.
Yeah. And then you just like, you just had your phone like this and
Just on the ceiling, just like just.
man, get out my face.
right.
When we really
you
think
saying,
about it, go ahead, Mills.
No, just the fact if he's willing to do that, if we're agreeing that he did that so that he could prove some rumors wrong, if you're willing to do that, that's a little odd to me. It's a little odd. I mean, it's not incriminating, but it's just like a character thing. Like what?
Yeah.
At the end of the
Do
day,
Do we
go
know
that
if you
far.
can
You got,
sign
like,
in on
kids
someone else's
out there. You
account
got
and
family.
end the live?
That's insane, bro.
I don't think you can.
Bro, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if you can.
You can't do that, man.
There's no way.
Because you know what they'll
Yeah.
send you? They will send you a device that's already logged in.
We're unraveling this live. There's no way you could even like.
Listen,
You can't do that.
this what we'll do. Do you think? All right, so let's say the ABC Crew Instagram. You think all three of us can be logged in at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Logged in, maybe. Ooh, actually.
You'd probably have to like log out to take the other person off live or something. I don't know. But even then, it's like that wouldn't log them out of their own phone.
No.
It would just log you out of the phone you're on, because you can all be on the same Instagram. You can have 10 people on the same Instagram at once.
Oh, maybe that's you log in, it logs him out. Or,
No.
or you're saying
We
you can
gonna
all
get
be
to the
logged
bottom
in.
You can all be logged. You can all be logged in.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Yeah, you
we could.
can
Yeah,
all be
I know
logged
for
in.
a fact if Mills was logged in, we could all scroll on the same account at the same time once the device
Right.
is trusted.
oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Man.
It's not looking good though.
I want to ask y'all a question, man. Are these guys like okay? Like, and
What do you
what do I mean by okay? I don't want to
Play
ask the
football,
question.
man.
I don't want to ask the question the wrong way. Are these
They have a
guys?
screw loose.
Yes. Are these guys like? What's up with these fetishes? Is my question. Because listen, y'all, I may act like I'm all over these, bro. I'm not all over these women, bro. Like I be telling y'all, bro. I really be capping. I really be chilling every now and then, indulge. But bro, to be all over like, man, what's up with these fetishes, bro?
Man, I can speak for myself. I am a germaphobe, so that's that. I be hearing some of them things, and I literally want to go throw up.
So you don't get it.
Oh,
It is odd, I would say. I'm trying not to be too judgmental.
Man,
Right.
Listen, this is the way I do it, Mills. If that person isn't judgmental as a person when things go down for other people, then I don't do the same thing. But
Right.
Shannon Sharp is very harsh when guys make mistakes.
He is very
He's
harsh. yeah.
very harsh. So
He is.
when you act dumb, we gotta like, come on, man. He's an idiot for even indulging in that relationship, bro. Like that.
yeah,
is,
the base of it for sure.
the
100%.
base of it is absolutely idiocy, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to imagine my daughter coming into the world. She turns 19 and she messing with a 53-year-old, 54-year-old at the time. Like, yeah, I'd probably lose my shit.
But that's
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
very odd.
I think that's a woman that obviously didn't have no moral code growing up. No moral code growing up. Something
That's
was
a
missing.
girl. That's not a woman yet.
21?
Yeah, bro.
She was 19. I would say like 19. You're not.
Oh
a
no,
woman.
19, not a woman. Yeah, so right, young girl, whatever.
Whatever.
There's no moral code. There's no real. I don't know what to. I don't even know what to call her. There's no moral code.
A teenager.
Literally, it's
Sounds
19.
crazy. Yeah.
Come on, Shannon, you got
I
to be better,
think, and
man.
that's where I think
Accountability.
like your moral compass cannot be based on our worldly laws, though. They just can't. Like your whole moral compass cannot be based around our laws, man-made law. I'm just
This is
saying
fact.
this is
This is fact.
this is a different
Can't.
conversation. This is a different conversation, but like those are not the only laws that you should live by as the ones that our society lives by. Like that's not like law is not God.
I gotta.
It's
Amen.
like, okay, you can, man did made, like God didn't decide a female turns an adult at 18. God didn't make the age of consent.
It's valid points.
You gotta have some kind of compass. I'm just saying.
Man, we need a cooking button. We need a cooking sound. So he's sizzling right now.
I ain't gonna, well, in fairness, they were disgusting during biblical times.
Oh, I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what
Like,
I'm saying?
hey.
they were disgusting. That's all
But
I'm
we just
saying.
read about it.
Yeah. Yo, I know for
Hey.
a fact they was tearing it down in the biblical times.
Think
Nasty
about it,
as
though,
hell.
there was no protection really back then. You was getting ready to get lost. That's it.
Imagine like rupturing an Achilles back then. Like,
Oh!
Oh my God.
oh,
You just gotta sit with it. You're just without an Achilles forever.
But
Have
the
a good
pain
life,
was
brother.
probably crazy back then, though.
dog. Yeah, facts.
Oh my God. They're probably beast.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
think about it. If you have a kid, did they have epidurals? Or hey, take
yeah.
this, take a shot of this alcohol real quick, man. Take a shot of this whiskey.
Nah, that's absolutely insane.
If you think about
What's
it.
the mortality rate for that? Y'all think?
For what?
Like-
Torn
like-
Achilles back in the day?
wait, man. Mills, slide us out. Slide us out of this video, bro, before we continue first.
Appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe. Peace. That's a sell sign out right there. Like and
Yes,
subscribe.
get straight to it. All right, now we
Straight.
can talk about the Achilles rupture would be nasty
Yeah,
work.
yeah, Achilles.
Yeah,
you
we
done.
good job. Yeah,
Achilles.
I'm glad we ended that.
Yeah, yeah.
We were going somewhere else.
Achilles, ACL, broken bone.
Death.
You're done.
They're just dead.
Yeah,
You
it's-
tear your Achilles, you tear your ACL.
Like, what if you break your leg? Do you just there's no X-rays?
Literally, like, what if you broke your leg back in the day, and it's like Kevin Ware-esque? How do you fix that,
Chop it off.
bro? You
Just
have
chop
to just
it and then
chop
burn it.
off.
Fuck it. Chop it and burn it.
You don't have to burn it.
He said,
You gotta burn the bottom. I'm
Chop
saying
it
you gotta
and
burn the
burn it.
bottom of that leg.
Oh yeah, you gotta burn the nub.
Yeah, you gotta burn the leg to cut the nerve ending off until that shit
Right.
That shit
Right.
crazy.
Sounds right.
Bro, I couldn't. Bro, think about it this way. Back in like early 1900s, when they were doing like surgeries, they would be on a metal table, and they would have to figure out which, like, if an ACL or whatever the case may be, they might have a magnet. Like, oh, this is where it is.
Bro,
And
imagine
they'd
being
be fucking just guessing.
imagine being cell in 1800s, bro. You're as a germaphobe, you would be freaked out nonstop.
Yeah, they have to kill me. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Just,
I
yeah,
probably
you
die.
just wouldn't want to be alive.
Case in point, you guys want to know something? You know why men always walk on the left side of the street, or the left side, and your girl walks on the inside?
On the inside,
Protecting
we
the
walk
street,
on the
man.
inside.
Yeah, you know why? Because people would throw their shit on the street. And if real talk. Look it up. I'm telling you right now. Look it up. Sell. Stay there.
Why would they put it there?
No, listen. They were so disgusting back then. Like, the reason why the men would walk that way is because when they throw the shit out, the shit would hit the men.
Oh.
Chat, look it up. I could look it up. I will look it up. Chat, look that up. That's a fact. That is a fact.
That-
I'm willing to bet
that's not-
chicken with any of
Can I
y'all.
say something?
That's not why we do
them
it.
men
bro.
better than me.
Hey, umbrellas too. Cats used to like umbrellas in the sun. It's from that. Not to keep you cool. It's to keep from getting on your shit. I'm telling you.
They use
I'm telling
What
you.
the fuck?
I'm telling you.
Cloudy
I
with a
swear
chance of
to the
shit.
Lord Himself.
Cloudy with a chance of shit.
That
You
is
remember
why.
Cloudy with the
That
chance
is
of
why
meatballs?
men walk near the street.
Wait, was this biblical times or this is like historical times?
No. It's just like how you say it, colonial.
Oh.
All right, who documented this
I'll look it up.
that you're speaking of?
I'll look it up.
Bro, yeah, because please, because
Why?
If someone's
did
troll,
they
if you got trolled,
I'm telling you.
if I just got
gang.
trolled, I'm pissed right now.
I'm telling you, bro.
Here we go.
In the past, this practice was likely to protect women from dirt, dug, and splashes from passing horse-drawn carriages. While some practice today, some may see it as outdated or a reminder of gendered expectations. I'm telling you, bro. Look,
do y'all think we could survive for 5 years if we ever got stranded on an island together?
No.
Like, what
Yeah,
do
I'm
y'all
already
think
vegan,
we?
so
What's true? But what's y'all's like? If we were stranded on an island, do you think we would? You think we would survive? You think it would be okay?
yeah,
do you think we would at
do we
some
get-
point
do we
turn
get-
against each other? No.
It depends. Do we get an unlimited amount of resources, or like do we have to find?
No, we're
fish
on an
and-
island, so we're surrounded by water, so we could get fish, but we have to find a way to get fish.
Listen. Dung. You know what dung means?
Mm-mm.
Dung means waste matter discharged from bowels, feces. D-U-N-G, feces. That's what it means, bro. I swear to God.
Me and that horse got to fight.
I get you.
Fuck it.
I think
Someone-
it was
someone
it
gonna die
horse
today.
or was it people's?
Nah, but it came from the horse, so we got to start with the root first. We got to deal with the root and then go from the horse to the people. We got to start at the base. Start at the base, man. We can't skip straight to the top. You know what I'm saying? When you grow on a YouTube channel, you can't just go straight from 0 to 100K.
Nope.
No.
No.
Yeah, you gotta work your way up. So we
Get rid
started
of that
with the horses
foundation.
first.
Yeah, it's bad. It was bad back then, bro. It was terrible. Fellas, y'all know Evan Mobley got Defensive Player of the Year and not Draymond?
Not Draymond, not Dyson Daniels.
I don't know.
Dyson Daniels had
I don't
200
know. I don't know no stats.
Listen, Dyson Daniels had 229 steals and I think about 50 or so blocks. If you combine Evan Mobley's block and steals and Draymond's block and steals, they don't even surpass Dyson Daniels. And even better, if you just take their steals and you add, let's say you add one of their blocks or something like that, they still don't amount to what Dyson Daniels did blocks and steals together. He had a phenomenal fucking season. I can't believe you get 230 steals, 229, and don't win Defensive Player of the Year. He's not playing pass lanes. He's sitting and strapping shit. That shit pissed me off.
Do you think that's
You
due
got
to, do you
snubbed.
think that's due to the Hawks being not as good as they have been in the past?
But I mean, like,
Is it a team award or is it individual?
I mean, how do we? Yeah, it has to be, because how do we not reward someone playing defense? And I can't guard 5 people,
Yeah.
but my guy I'm guarding is having a tough night.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
get
mean,
it
shit.
either. I didn't know he was that good on defense. Damn.
Nigga, I'll give you the exact numbers. I don't want to lie to you. I'll give you the exact numbers. Give me 2
Jesus
seconds. I have it on my
Christ.
Twitter right here. All right, so Dyson Daniels had 229 steals, 55 blocks, 110.9 defensive rating. Draymond nor Evan Mobley had 100 steals total. Mobley had 113 blocks. Draymond had 70 blocks. But to have 200 and like, do you understand how much fucking steals that is, nigga?
Just divide it real quick.
Wait, let me see how many games he played.
He didn't play all 82. Nobody did all year. They would have definitely posted that.
No, Michael Bridges did.
Again?
Yes, nigga. That nigga's the Iron Man, bro. 76 games. So let's divide it. 229. He's averaging 3 steals a game, bro. That's a shit ton.
Hmm.
It's a shit ton. Bro.
Jalen Green was hooping last night.
Yeah, he was getting a bucket last night.
Oh yeah, bro. He was cooking, bro.
But
No
I don't.
cap.
He can't be inconsistent. He better not go for like 10 tomorrow.
You know who he is. Take that less on that prize picks. Tell you.
Yeah. First
On the
game,
point.
first game in San Fran too.
What?
You gotta get
Nigga
it.
finna have 8 points. Telling you.
They
Law of
cook,
averages,
they
man. Shut
can't
up,
lose
Mills.
this series if they gotta win if Jimmy not on the floor. If Jimmy don't play at all in game 3, they gotta win them games with no Jimmy because Jimmy's gonna be back around game 5 and 6.
They match up very well with each other. Game 1 was kind of just like game 2. It's just the Rockets, the worst shooting team in the league, damn near, just shot the ball. Like that's not gonna happen game 3.
No.
But the defense will still be precedent. Like that, Steph's gonna have to deal with that for 4 wins. Simple.
I think the Lakers find shit out too though. I think they find.
Yeah, I
out
think
what-
Lakers will be fine, bro. I don't believe in T-Wolves. Like, yeah, they swept
You
the
don't?
Suns, but nigga, you swept KD, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that actually is kind of crazy. He swept KD and Book and Bill. Damn.
I don't know about I think LA is a different team on the road. And like it's hard to win away games in the NBA playoffs, but I feel like the LA home court is really tough. They should have won. You got to win both. I don't know. I kind of think it's going to 7 still.
I don't think it's on 7 because they figured out you close
They
out on
did
Nas
figure
and
something
Jaden.
out.
Huh?
Yeah, game 2 did look different though. Like LA kind of just dominated.
Yeah, because Nas and Jaden weren't getting their open shots as they were getting game 1. They said, "Oh, these niggas can shoot. All right, bet." And like it's super simple, bro. Like I'm a really statistical guy when it comes to the game 1, game 2, game 3 because game 1 it's a fill out. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen. Someone's gonna have a
True.
breakout game. Game 2 is too much film
You
out there.
adjust.
We watched game 1 3 times already.
That's facts. And you got the
Nice.
ultimate adjusters. You got Braun and JJ. Just the
Yeah.
brains. Like they're gonna adjust. They already did. You might be right. It might be cooked.
Because McDaniels
Yeah,
had the game
I
of
think
his
Lakers.
life.
You said what?
McDaniels had a game of his life in game 1. I was like, God damn.
And that's what I'm like. You're not gonna have that every single game, and that's why I was like, oh,
Yeah.
the Lakers will be fine. T-Wolves shot the piss out the ball. I've never
most
seen
threes
them do
they
that.
made all season.
Yeah,
Bruh.
they shot like 55%.
Yeah, he made like 22
Franchise
threes.
record.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Nah, Braun's the GOAT. Combo's over, I believe.
Nah, I think the only real series we have in this first round is Clippers Nuggets. And Kawhi,
Bro, that's
bro,
a crazy
bro,
first round.
bro.
Crazy first round matchup.
Kawhi looks like.
I think the Clips got him, bro.
If Kawhi look like that, hell yeah, they do.
Yeah.
He shot
He
90%.
did look like vintage Kawhi. Like his 12 to 15 footer is just like he just doesn't miss.
No. And
I've
know
been
Jeff is
watching.
gonna be
See, I've
tonight,
been
though.
tuned into some of these games lately.
Congrats, Mills.
Does he look slender to
It's-
y'all?
thank you.
Does he
Who?
look like more cut up?
Who?
Like Kawhi.
I mean, he only played like 37 games, so he had a lot of time to get right.
He might be a little bit slimmer. Maybe he might have lost a little bit of muscle over the years,
Yeah.
if anything, because he's built.
Bro, he's getting to his spot.
But-
He made that 3 ball at the end of the first half. I'm like, he's just wilding. I
Mhm.
mean,
You know what
obviously,
they're gonna do though, right?
what? They're gonna send a double?
Hell no, they gonna not even the double. They gonna fire immediately. They gonna force Zubac to be their short roll guy all game.
Yeah. You think
I-
Zubac can
I
make
think-
them go ahead?
No, go ahead.
You think Zubac can make them plays though consistently throughout the night?
Simple. If I know they're gonna fire, I'm setting it at the top of the key, right in the middle of the court. Short roll Zubac. Zubac has a Chris Dunn, Norman Powell. I got James Harden.
I
give-
really
I'm giving
like
him Chris
Norman
Dunn.
Powell. I
Yeah.
think
So what-
Norman Powell's the X factor, bro. He has the best floater of all time in NBA history. I don't want to argue. Best,
Yeah, you a
best
Norman
floater
Powell
ever.
fan.
Whoa, Tony Parker. Hold on now.
I know, I know.
UP.
Tony
CP.
definitely has the best, but like
That's like oh,
it just crossed my mind. I was like, this man can't miss a floater. I was watching the game the other night.
See, and that's the thing too.
It's such a weird shot. It's a 2-footed floater too, just like D Rose. It's like
Yeah.
it's a tough shot.
And that's the thing. Norman Powell didn't even get going yet. He didn't
He's
get
a-
going yet.
Spark plug, bro. He's a
He-
bucket.
he had a once he came back from like injury, he hasn't been consistent just yet. So I think he's still trying to figure it out.
okay.
Like he hasn't that first half of the
Keep
season.
figuring it
Oh,
out.
bro,
Facts.
phenomenal.
Keep figuring it out, please. I mean, I ain't never seen Jokic play that bad either. I've watched Jokic a lot in the playoffs specifically. Not regular season, in the playoffs. I haven't seen Jokic turn the ball over and make them type of boneheaded plays he was making. in
7
game two.
turnovers.
Yeah, I was like, wow. But Kawhi did it in game 1, so it kind of
And that's my problem with just basketball in general. People will say, "B, you're tripping because he had a triple double," but it's like, nigga, his turnovers were so timely.
yeah.
Like This is no offense. Like I've seen Russ do the same thing.
Yeah,
Like Russ
for
might be
sure.
having a fucking phenomenal game, and it'll be 3 straight TOs.
Yeah,
Yo, Russ.
Yo, Russ Hooper.
I know you were proud to watch.
He
I
been
don't
hooping.
want to say nothing though. I'm not jinxing it because
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna get too excited.
Stand
Bro,
on
I
your
sent
10,
that.
B. Ellis.
He
I
been
sent
doing his
that
thing.
text.
He's been making the corner 3.
That's what I'm saying. He's literally playing like Ray Allen. He
Yeah.
shoots like him too, a little
He's
bit.
playing the corner.
That's why I sent that
We
text, like,
appreciate
damn.
it, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Over,
No,
over,
like
over
the
at the Wide
form,
Now
like the way
Foundation.
they,
We appreciate you.
the way they
No,
shoot.
no,
like,
no, B, no. We're not doing no Why Not Foundation right now. Shit, no, stop it. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Over at the
Stop
Wide Now
it.
Foundation. No, hold on. Listen, I don't want to do this. Millie, we're not doing this right now. So anyway, listen. What I will say is, if he continues to play like that and Jokic is efficient, we'll be fine because that gives. I forgot the coach's name. There's so many coaches getting fired.
Tyronn Lue?
Not the coach for the Denver Nuggets.
Oh yeah, the assistant. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know the nigga name.
It gives him an option on whether or not to play MPJ or Russ down the stretch, and that's good to have. Like, okay, he's playing better tonight. He's playing better tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can have that choice because MPJ was playing well too. He had like 15 and 10. But that,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. What pissed me off when I knew the game was over was when it was like a scramble possession. Boom, Bron got the ball, shovel pass it to Aaron Gordon. He misses the dunk. I'm like, we're not winning.
Yep.
We're not winning.
Yeah, I remember that.
We're not winning.
Yeah.
I was like, it's over with.
I don't know
because-
how it was the end of the shot clock. I don't know how he missed that. Like,
I'm surprised he didn't go
odd.
with 2 hands.
Backroom that shit.
Yeah, I was like,
I probably would have subbed him out as a coach, but sit your ass in sit the fuck down, man. Give me 2 points. Give me 2 points, man.
I'm
Bring
like,
it up.
they needed
bruh.
that too at the time.
How do y'all feel about Tatum sitting out
Hey.
and Boston ain't losing?
Oh,
no,
we're Magic. Oh, we're
That
so
series
fried.
is
Oh my God.
nasty. I
It's
cannot
disgusting.
watch that series, bro. It's nasty. I'm honest. I'm being so. The Magic have the slowest pace in the league, and it's Banchero and Franz all game, and that shit is just like, my nigga, fuck.
It is. Yeah, it is bad.
They walking that ball up the court.
We just have no chance to win a game. Just no chance.
Oh, shot clock. Oh, shot
10,
clock.
9.
Yo. But Banchero's actually, bro, I really want to see his development, bro, because he's actually,
It's good.
he got a really good game to him. He got
I
really
mean,
good.
Banchero.
But Mo Wagner not even playing. That's another
Yeah,
variable.
he tore his ACL.
Mm.
He tore his ACL in the season. Yeah.
Shit.
I don't think
Shout
it
out my
would have
boy
made
Mo.
much of a difference.
But no, like real shit though. I think that series for me is just. It's not even the exciting factor. I feel the same about the Cavs and Miami. Like when I have to watch it, I feel like I'm dragged to watch that shit. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest with
But
you,
like when I'm watching Pistons and Knicks, oh, I could watch that.
yo,
Yeah.
that game tonight
That's-
gonna
that's
be
a great
crazy.
series.
You know what
They-
I'm saying?
they
I
come
like
on
the
at 7.
Pistons to win that series.
You know, it's on right now. They're in the second quarter, but it's 3-point game.
Bro,
I think the Pistons win that series.
I
I
don't
can
necessarily.
see it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the way Cade been hooping and Tobias been fucking hooping, dog.
It could be 2-0 right now.
Literally,
Game 1,
he had
It
that
should
21-0
be.
run.
Knicks went on a 20 in 4 minutes.
By Cameron
you
Payne.
take that away, it's 2-0.
Cameron
really?
Payne led the charge.
Well, think about that shit's crazy.
That-
Think about this though. The Celtics. If I'm the Celtics, I'm hoping the Pistons win. The Knicks match up better with us than the Pistons do. So it's like just because the Pistons beat the Knicks, that's a bad matchup for this. I mean, for them and the Celtics, like that's a bad matchup for the Pistons playing the Celtics. Better
So,
matchup for the Knicks playing the Celtics.
I'm not gonna lie, brother. Them people going back to the finals regardless. I don't see nobody beat the people.
Yeah, especially seeing the number 1 seed. I think Cleveland gonna lose to Indiana.
I could see it. Indiana looks amazing right now. They got 5 guys on the floor all the time that
Wow.
can score. Nimhard is a bucket. I'm watching Nimhard, bro. Break down
They
Giannis
just had
like
a
nothing.
weird. They just had a weird year this year, though. That's why I'm like, I liked their
Right.
team last year, but they just had a weird year, and I feel like maybe they got all of that badness out of their system, and they're just playing better basketball. You know,
You talking about
at
Indiana?
this point. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like last year, I feel like people had high hopes for them in the playoffs,
Yeah.
and then but this year everybody's kind of written them off already.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
they
you know
could-
what,
I have.
Yeah. I watched somebody say real quick was
Mm-hmm.
they said Indiana is like a college team. No one in the NBA is like a college team like Indiana. Maybe OKC. They're like, all right, like they're saying the way everybody likes each other, they play hella hard, pick up 94 feet. I'm like, damn, they damn near like a college team.
Mm.
Shit, them in OKC. Wow.
College
Yeah.
crowds
The
too.
pace.
Everything about them is
Yeah.
college.
Yeah. Yeah, step one is really like chemistry, bro. In basketball.
Yeah.
As you get to that level, it's just I mean,
They ain't got a
it's
star.
all chemistry at some
In
point.
facts, because they don't have a star. They don't have a.
Bro, what's up with the Halliburton slander? Everybody's
Slander?
voting
What
as
you
the most-
mean?
the most overrated player.
I mean,
You
if
think
we
he is?
calling a spade, Trey Young has averaged a double-double for 3 straight seasons, and nobody says nothing. The year Tyrese Halliburton do it, this is no disrespect. Everybody's like, first team All NBA. I'm like, nigga, Trey been doing that for 3 years. With no, like, Trey's never played, I don't think, with an active All-Star ever.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying Tyrese has either. No, because Miles Turner, no. I just think the Pacers are a better team, though. Way better team than
Right.
Hawks.
Oh, no
Yeah,
doubt.
no.
The
Yeah.
Hawks roster is nasty. When I saw that
Nasty
playing
work.
game, it was like the first time I saw him, I was like, nah, you guys suck. You
Their
guys
second best
stink.
player is Clint Capella. Literally.
He's
like,
hurt.
I
I know,
like
he didn't even
Clint.
play.
I love him and Trey in the pick and roll is beautiful, but yeah, he didn't play.
But
I
he's
just
hurt,
don't
and I
know,
think
bro.
someone else is hurt, too.
Yeah,
I think they didn't they get rid of Bogdanovich? That was a
Yeah, he's on the
bad
Clippers.
move.
Yep. They got rid of
Why
DeAndre
did they
Hunter.
ever do that?
That was what?
And
move?
DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah.
Like
Wait, you said
They
getting rid of Bogdanovich is what?
stupid. Him and
Hey,
Hunter were like
fellas,
their key
listen.
pieces.
No. I'm a Kings fan, and we
Alright.
had Bogdanovich. They'll be fine without him.
Different
You can't
situation, though.
compare that. Y'all have DeRozan and Zach LaVine.
He was hooping for the Hawks though.
When y'all going
He
to
was hooping there.
get rid of them people now. They
You
they
can't, nigga. We just signed DeRozan to a 3-year contract. Niggas, Levine's he's getting 40+ million next year. Nigga, fuck.
Bro, what? Just to I'm pivoting here, but the Nico Harrison individual, he needs to stop talking. He needs to stop talking, fellas.
Like yesterday.
He needs to stop. Why does he
immediately.
keep talking?
He think it's
Like-
about him. Bro, once
Bro,
Kyrie got hurt, I'm
He seems
disappearing
very out of
until
touch.
Kyrie's
He
back.
I hate talking down on people. He seems very out of touch. Very just out of touch with reality.
Man, the first question they said,
I'm just saying.
why should you not be
I'm
fired?
sorry, bro.
What did he say?
If someone would have asked me that, I would have been like, hey, bro, can you escort this motherfucker out the building, please?
No, for sure.
But now, what
For
did
sure.
he say though? Because that's a question. Like like when you watching a video and it gets like a TV show and it gets cringe, you turn the channel. Like I didn't watch the video once they asked that question. What did he
Ellis,
say?
he sat there like this. I kid you not. He said it like this. He said, well,
Oh my God,
I
hands
think I'm-
information.
bro, like on the desk like this. He's like, well, I think I've, done enough to like prove like my track record. We can't just base it off of this one season. And like he's kept saying that shit. But like that was the very first question. I said, oh, they getting to it. I'm watching this. They ain't wasting not one nail second.
Yo, he needs.
You can't.
To stop,
But on the flip
bro.
side, you can't put up with that. Somebody asked me that. Who's like y'all said, get him out of here.
Yeah,
You
bro,
got to
like,
be
get out.
bro. You got to be a professional. I get it, but I feel like he's almost being too nice, right? He's also making some bad decisions,
What?
and that's a nasty combination. That's a
Yeah.
bad combination to kind of get like pushed around, and I hate it for him. Like, stop making decisions or stop being so nice. He's just getting pushed around. I feel bad, but it's like, why even step in?
Why not
Why
just
step in
say?
that press conference?
Why not just say, yeah, judge me when Kyrie's back, or judge me when Kyrie's fully
And
healthy
that's a
with our
fair
14.
thing.
Judge
got
my
nothing to
decision
do.
based on that. Because at the end of the day,
They're gonna be fine.
the Lakers
bro.
ain't winning a championship, so it is what it
I
is.
don't know about that one. They might.
They
might
might.
fuck around and get a,
They didn't beat
they
Boston.
might fuck around and get hot.
Did they beat in Boston?
Never know.
Man, as long as Jaylen Brown over there,
think
man.
they can match
Luka-
up with bro. Boston, they got a lot of flaws.
Tell me him.
There's some flaws they got, bro. Like last year, it was like, oh man, these niggas is. But like, don't let OKC get Boston. Ooh,
Oh
boy.
no, that's a great matchup. OKC has a legitimate chance to beat them people for sure. But I just
Wait, I
don't-
want to play this for you.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I don't think the Lakers have enough firepower to like match the 3-point shooting of the Boston Celtics.
I agree.
Like it's literally Luka, Bron, or bust. Reeves is not gonna be going
No,
crazy.
I mean, Gabe Vincent playing
Yo,
solid.
Reeves and Pritchard are gonna be going at it.
I got Pritchard.
Yeah, Pritchard is
a
bro. Have
beast.
you ever seen Pritchard not play well?
No.
I've never seen him not play well.
Yes.
He's robotic. He's really good.
That boy's a
I
puck.
see him not play when I put money on him.
Oh yeah, but that's
I've never
That's all you gotta do. Put money on them, and they don't play good.
every
Kind of a guarantee.
every time I see him on the floor, he's just hooping,
bro.
and I'm just like, how are you this consistent?
Freelancing, brother. Just freelancing.
I don't know if it. I don't think it's freelancing. I think he's like the biggest student of the game ever, and he just loves basketball so much.
Oh, no,
6 man of the year. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, he got 6 man. That's crazy. That's huge.
6 man of the year. Wait, I want to play this clip for you though, B.
Go ahead, buddy.
Luka comes back to town. The Lakers game's happening, and you're standing there, and there's thousands of people chanting for you to be fired. That's an experience that none of us, no one's chanting for for us to lose our jobs.
Yeah, because nobody cares about you,
You
stupid. Get him out of here. See, I don't like that guy either. Low hanging fruit.
I think I've done a really good job here, and I don't think I can be judged by the injuries this year. You have to judge from totality, from beginning to end, and so I think I have a really good working relationship with Patrick.
You're not beating the Lakers.
And that was it. That was a cutoff.
I will respectfully say, if AD's healthy with Kyrie Irving, with Gafford, with Lively, with Clay, with Dinwiddie, although Dinwiddie didn't play that much. Come on now. That's all I'm
Did you hear that reporter say nobody's chanting for us to lose our jobs? Nobody cares if you nobody knows your name, brother. That was a really rude question. That was a really rude question. Well, I'm not a big
your name,
I'm not
brother.
I'm not big on reporters that reach for low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
2 things can be true. Nico.
Yeah, man.
Nico. Don't get disrespected like that, Nico. I like your professionalism, but then not a
So
fan
what
of that
Mills is
reporter.
saying, chat, is Nico should punch him in his shit when he see him.
I don't know how you handle
Could you
that,
imagine?
bro. Somebody disrespects you like that, like a reporter is disrespecting you.
What if Nico just walked across that table and punched him in
Now everybody
he's
feels
not
like they
built
can
like that.
disrespect you, Nico.
He's not
Now
built like that.
everyone feels like they can disrespect you. You're
Right.
letting this dweeb disrespect you, and now you don't think everybody else is gonna disrespect you because that's how some people are.
Yeah.
They might just be like, "Oh, I can, bully this dude around." Those are lame people, but some people will operate that way.
I don't think.
I can't believe he said that. Nobody's chanting for us to get our jobs. Like, nobody cares about you.
And in
dude.
no cap, he's probably ass at his job too. Like,
I
terrible.
can confirm he is. Did you hear that question? That was terrible. Made it about himself. Nobody's asking for us to lose our jobs. Shut up. Sorry.
Hey, this is Mills after dark.
Yeah.
Like well, actually, it might be dark in Orlando right now, but this is like
This is the warm up for sure.
time out. Do we have a date for Dallas? Like, when is the TNC
Bro,
versus Dallas happen?
during the showcase. During the showcase.
What day?
24th.
Okay, so I can file
22nd,
that
22nd first day, 23rd, second day of showcase, 24th is the miniseries.
because no one answered me in the group chat. But I'll get the flight that day, and I'll have to come home like.
That's Creator
Red
League? Is that Creator League?
No, my baby will be born by then. First week of
We
August.
gotta pull up, B.
Yeah, we look.
Nah, y'all.
Pull up. Yeah, we look.
Yeah,
gotta
man,
pull up.
Yeah, we
we
25
gotta
weeks, so
pull
we
up.
are. It's April, so May, June, July. So anytime in July to August, like those last 3 weeks, I'm on call. So if I'm at summer league,
Right.
I gotta have a flight ready. Like I gotta have a flight ready just in case at all times.
Bro, that's exciting though. You're about to have a kid.
shit crazy. God
Like
damn.
there's gonna be a little human in your house in a few weeks or a few months. That's
So-
crazy. A new person.
It's gonna be. Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine?
No, not right now.
I need that though. I ain't gonna lie. I need some sensitivity, bro. I'm a little too hard, like hard headed.
I'm glad you fixed that statement.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm a little.
Oh We got Juju Part 2.
You said who?
Juju Part 2. Come
Oh,
on, bro.
but I hope she don't play basketball, man. I really hope she don't. Please
For
don't.
why, bro?
What?
I want her to go choose what she wants to do, not based off my career. Go be. If you want to play hoop, cool, but don't say because dad plays hoop. No, don't do that. No, don't do that.
I don't
Go
think
be you.
I don't think that'll be the reason, but I think it'll happen because you're a hooper.
And there's a basketball court in the backyard.
And she's gonna be around basketball. You don't have to push it, but she's probably gonna end up like.
Well, because here's the
You know what I'm
thing. It's
saying?
like, hey, you indulge in this. Just know what comes with it. We're gonna be outside.
Hey, she probably gonna like that. She gonna like
the backyard training
And
series.
I ain't gonna be
in a few
stingy. I ain't
years?
gonna also no. Fuck that. Make the fucking
How
shot.
did y'all get into basketball? I want to hear y'all like starting story. What when y'all were kids? What? How'd you get into that?
I had a little tight suit, but I was always a baseball guy though. So I was shortstop. I was a big baseball guy. Dad went to prison. I said, "Oh, I'm going basketball full time. Fuck it. You can't tell me no more. I quit."
Wait,
literally
what?
I said.
Huh?
Yep. This is about age 13, 14.
So you always liked basketball more, and he wanted you to play baseball?
My dad would never let me choose basketball or baseball. He's like, "No, you want to? If we had a basketball or baseball game, I'm missing the basketball game 100%.
Dang.
Every time.
That's crazy.
But it was like, I mean, it taught me like, oh damn, I was actually good at that. I should have stick with it. But then I wouldn't have been doing YouTube. So, but yeah, he went to prison, and I literally was like, oh, I quit. And I was like, and I said, there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh shit!
Damn.
It was my brother for me. My brother was always the first to do something. I just wanted to be like him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I respect that.
He was
older
hooping.
brother.
Yeah. He 5 years. I think he's 30, 31, about to be 32 in July. So yeah, he was always hooping first. So I just hooped. He outside.
nice?
He outside. I'm outside. Nah, he had stopped playing in high school. But like at the young age, when he was like 10, 11, I was 5, 6. I was just outside with him, just doing whatever he was doing, and I just stuck with it. He let it go.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's all that is. I ain't got no crazy stuff. What about you, Mills?
I just honestly grew up playing football and basketball, like in the front yard. That's all I did all day.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
why
I got into AAU when I was like 9. Oh, I was a running back. Those are my glory days. Those are my glory days, bro.
Christian McMills.
No.
And I'm older, so he kind of like. Nah, let me stop.
Christian McMills. Oh my god.
Nah, I was a favorite. I was really inspired by Reggie Bush, man. That was my
goat.
That was
hey,
my
do you
goat
remember?
for
Do you
sure.
remember Cody Paul?
Oh my god, yeah, he was nasty. I used to watch his.
BLs, you don't remember him?
Where you go to school? Where you go to school?
No. It wasn't.
It's
he
just
was a
this little
kid in
white
Pop
running
Warner.
back. Little white running back that just went viral for like
No, I don't know.
crazy
No, I gotta look him
Pop
up.
Warner
Nigga.
tape.
You gotta watch, bro. He was insane. He's a little kid though, but like that was like I watched him play, and I said, "Oh, this is what good football looked like." And he was probably like what 10 years old, 11, 10, 11,
Yeah,
10?
he was he was tough.
10, 11 years old. He was white.
Yeah,
I gotta go look him up.
he was just
I don't think he ever
shifty.
panned out to have a big career though, but
He ended up playing D2 college.
yeah.
Any
Back then-
mini Christian McCaffrey I gotta know about.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was mini Reggie Bush. Oh,
Man,
bro.
no, that's 101, bro. That's 101, bro. USC the Saints Reggie Bush.
Go watch
101.
Cody Paul and tell me that's not USC. Go watch Cody Paul. Matter
He
of
was
fact,
number 5 and
you can
everything.
pull him up right now.
Mills, he was like that.
Oh yeah, he was like that for
All right,
sure.
hold on, give me a second.
No, Chuck, I didn't go to prison. No, I didn't go to prison. No, wait, no. My dad went to prison. Hold on. You gotta correct that.
Did he say prison?
Huh?
That's what somebody said. Josh said in the chat. Did he say prison?
Yes, I did, but I did not. Absolutely
Hold on,
not.
Here we go. Boom. Let me.
The ABC crew will never have any scandals, right? fellas?
Hell no.
No.
I'm right behind y'all with the wife situation.
Cap.
Yes, sir.
I'm
You don't
dead.
want that.
Yeah, he's-
You lying.
I'm dead serious, bro. For real, bro.
We've already tried to. You feel me?
You ain't even hooked me up with. You ain't hooked me up with the what you call it yet, bro.
Or
Who? Or K Jackson?
No,
Little
not
Cody
Rakia,
Paul?
Not Rakia, brother. I'm talking about. Can y'all see my screen?
Wait, let me see. It's loading. Yes.
Yeah.
17 years ago, bro. I was 12 years
This
old.
is legendary. This is a legendary mix right here.
Yeah, you went into history, bro. Enjoy this shit, man.
Copyright. Turn it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Muted. Like, look at the quality. Like, this is how long ago this shit was.
Great song choice back in the day too, though.
Yes.
Oh, he out of there.
Yeah, he was tough.
That little nigga
Nah,
good.
he tough.
Bro.
Already, he scooted. And
Just wait, bro. It gets better. I
I want to
promise.
see him get shifty. We used to run that offensive Pop Warner.
Wing T?
Yeah, wing T. For 1 year, we were in.
he
the
got that
Veer,
5
we
on
were
for
in
Bush.
iPhone.
Oh, watch this one. B. I think he break dude leg. No cap.
Oh, hey.
Look how he's moving though. Look how he's maneuvering. Big block.
Boom. Blindside.
Very smooth runner.
Woo! Woo! Yo, what's
That
going
was
on?
crazy.
Can't believe B has never seen this, bro. I'm actually disappointed.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
On his, where is he at
Man.
today? We got to talk to that guy.
No offense. We gotta get him on a stream, bro.
Why is he? No, real talk. Why is he running out of bounds like a
Like a
5-year
pro?
vet? Like a 5-year vet right here. Like, look how you ran out
Like
of
he's
bounds.
got a
No contact.
massive contract.
Yo,
I used to be on this though. I'm not gonna lie. I was running all around the field.
Yeah, shit, nigga.
Passing at
Me.
Mighty Mites.
Yo,
I wonder how. I think
why
he
they
was like
act?
10.
Why they so old in the head though? Look, like that is a veteran pat on the head in celebration.
Solid Selly. Solid
Yeah.
Selly. Look, just nice little swift fist pump. That was good.
Yo, hey, oh yeah.
That's embarrassing. That would have been pick 6. Oh my god.
It had to be. Damn. Yeah, but they want that wing T to T right now, literally.
He's sending.
I watched it. I thought he was the NFL, bro. No cap.
Yeah.
How many views is this?
Man, I wish I did have my highlights. That's the one thing that I regret about my
606K.
childhood.
Yeah, we gotta get Millie's highlights on this bitch, bro. We gotta see that.
606K is crazy. He's a legend, Loki.
Damn.
All right, GG's.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. You got a whiff of it. Pause.
Hold on. How do I? Okay. Boom. All right, bet. Cody Rhodes, aka Christian McRhodes. What the fuck?
Cody Paul.
Cody. Oh, Cody Paul.
Cody Paul.
Oh, never mind. Shit.
You better say Cody Rhodes, something Rose, Lakers and 5.
I ain't gonna lie. No cap. 606K for a Pop Warner football highlight tape, bro.
Bro.
I'm surprised it's not a lot more. I feel like everybody knows about it. Everybody I've ever met my age knows about
Where's he
that
from?
thing. I don't know.
The
No
fuck?
clue.
Looks like I'm north.
So
But yeah,
basically,
he was good, bro.
so
he's
basically
good,
what you're
man.
telling me is, if I beat the Clippers, I go to the conference finals.
No, you're not beating OKC, bro. It's over. It's over with, bro. Oh, B's cut out.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. B, I told you, bro. Get that $99 holla, man.
Yeah, that thing's smooth, so. That thing's smooth.
He broke.
What are you doing?
He broke something. Oh, he said
broke
I'm
the
broke.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not buying that shit, bro. No, I'm not buying that shit, bro. I Chad saw BL's
Yo,
rocking
yo,
Louis
yo,
Vuitton last
yo,
week.
yo.
That nigga lying. Nigga
Louis
fucking
Vuitton.
lying.
I wouldn't even dare rock no designer
My
gear.
bad.
It's low
My
key
fault.
like
No, I thought your mic was off, bro. My bad.
rocking designer gear in the black community is low key trying to be accepted by everyone. Be accepted by your own gear. I'm wearing this gear.
Feel me? Hey, no cap though. I went to the store and I bought some Louis V. I bought some Dolce Gabbana. I bought some Gucci, nigga.
You don't ever believe in that.
Yeah, I don't believe I need. Never mind life when I buy
Hey, no
that
cap.
shit.
Hey, fellas, when's our next ABC Crew game night?
Ooh.
Whatever.
And we need guests as well.
We could do. Oh, we could get we could do damn near either tomorrow.
Tomorrow's perfect. I can't do Saturday. I'm outside Saturday.
Y'all make sure you bug Scotty.
It's the festival. It's the festival in Lafayette, man. I'm outside.
Make sure you bug Scotty about sending me the footage for the pods so I can get the other ones out where we have guests. The ABC late night pods with like Cam, Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Who else did we do?
Just Cam and Keyshawn.
I thought we did one more.
We did one with just us again, and then we added
right.
Cam, and then we added Keyshawn, so we have 3 more. But we need to get the Shannon one posted like ASAP. We need a thumbnail.
Yeah, facts.
Which one y'all want to post first?
It's a hot topic right now.
Which one y'all want to post first?
Let me go Shannon first. Like,
no, not
Shannon.
Shannon. My bad. I'm talking about the Keyshawn and
we'll
Cam.
go Keyshawn first and then Cam. In order that we did them.
Keyshawn's is really good. Now that I think about it, it was a really good episode.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, I didn't know, bro. Yeah, I did not know his basketball history like that.
Give me a percentage Kyrie talks to us on the pod.
I couldn't even guess.
On the ABC, like in person?
Yes.
Because you gotta think, he's 99% most likely probably gonna fly in that day.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really tough. Because we're gonna be live.
Here's my thing. Do you think he would do the post game pod with us?
Like right there?
How we did.
That'd be crazy with people around.
If we could at the table, where he doesn't have to move, we could say, hey bro, 10 minutes of your time.
But you remember how we did at the end of what it was? TNC 01?
Yeah.
How we just set up the chairs, quick camera, boom, we talked for about 20 minutes.
Yeah. That would be
but I'm saying we could even do it at the table. That way we could just have the cameras already there.
Yeah.
Make it easy as possible.
I don't know if there's gonna be enough time because at that point it's gonna be once he get up, pictures, auto, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9 gonna happen.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So it's gotta be like right then and there, kind of like maybe get 10 minutes max.
Make it facts. Because we don't want to be a bother.
Nah, definitely not trying to be that. Definitely not trying.
But yeah, if we make it really easy, maybe. I
would, bro. What? We get a Kyrie pod?
Yeah.
Maybe we might be able to get him more so on a Discord.
Definitely. I feel like we could definitely do that. I feel like
that might be more realistic.
I think that's more likely than. Yeah. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
In person when he's there after the event, he might have a few minutes, maybe.
I think he would ask us.
We'll see the vibe. We'll see the vibe. See if he's like, see how he's feeling afterwards.
I low-key think it could be a situation where he's like, "Yo, what's up? What we got next?" I really feel like, I really feel like he would do something like that for real.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
But this flick is about to do, man.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro. This shit. We got to just collab on a pick, just one pick, like
boom,
like that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Bro.
Hey, we stuck though. Apparently, me and Mills got beef.
Oh yeah.
Yo, can I? I want to read.
Tell him about that message.
I want to read this to the
bro,
chat.
Please read the message, please.
Oh my.
What's up, Coda? I see you, Coda. Burke, we didn't duck you. You just didn't pull up on us.
So listen, y'all, listen. For some reason, let me tell you something, bro. And I'm gonna just say this right. There's nothing nobody could do to break this up. So I don't know, like what that energy doesn't seep through here.
Nah, no weirdness. We're all very transparent. So it's like
Really. So like, come on, man. So we get. I wake up this morning and I check my requests. I don't know what made me check my requests on Instagram, and then it says, "What up, B? Just reaching out to tell you. I'm not sure if others noticed, but from always watching Next Chapter and commentary aspect of the platform, the ABC crew has always been a key and major factor to the platform that I've always been excited to watch." So when I read that first sentence, I'm like, appreciate it, brother.
Green lights.
You know what I'm saying? So I keep going. Now, however, that's literally a Stephen A. approach.
Somebody hits you with the what? However,
That's a Stephen
yeah,
A.
you're good.
approach. Yeah, he's all, but I've been noticing something a little awkward and strange between Cell and A. Millie. Been noticing this for quite a few episodes, even in the Cincy series, where something is off, and it's like you are just playing the middleman, just trying to keep both sides cordial and keep the energy rolling. Obviously, you are good friends, but with both of them, what guys now? What I see the different mood swings can start to affect your mood, and I know in your mind you're saying like, "We men, we here to commentate. Leave the emotions and feelings at home." End quote. But honestly, as a watcher, I've noticed, and I'm pretty sure others do too, but here to say that I don't let that roll into TNC2, and people are always paying attention to detail.
So basically, in this guy's mind, me and Cell have an ongoing beef with each other, and B is in the middle, just keeping us at bay throughout the broadcast.
Like,
I'm
just
just making sure a big FU doesn't fly across the table. Just a massive, I hate you. And I'm like, yo, like, am I tripping? I go back and watch a video. Like, what are this guy seeing? Like, do I just have, and I think I might have RBF syndrome. That's the only thing I could kind of conclude to.
You low-key do have that, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I probably do, bro.
Can you elaborate what that is real quick? Just
resting B.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
For sure.
Yeah. It, like, even I just opened up the video of our last one, and I was looking at stuff. I'm always processing stuff when we're commenting. And B looked over at me and was like, you're super locked in. It was like, I look pissed off, but I'm really not. I'm really just like trying to process everything, and like I don't know, I'm just locked in.
I will say this, man. If I was,
I also just hate Cell though. I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's fuck Millie.
Yeah.
But if I was like beefing with somebody, do y'all think that I would choose to work with them when I have a choice?
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
Come on, bro. Like, there's people that I won't work with. I'm not gonna say, but there's people that I will not. Nope, not working with them.
Oh
Absolutely not.
God,
Just
bro.
for my sanity.
Thought you had
Be with
a headband on.
Bro, you
for a
forget
second.
a dentist now? Oh,
I thought he came back up with a headband.
Nah, bro, this is absolutely insane, bro. Y'all not listening.
So
There's nothing, literally nothing, y'all can do, bro. It's already in stone, bro. The universe has already spoken.
it's already written, bro.
Hey, what y'all talking
If
about?
if there was ever any differences, it definitely would be hashed out by us. We really would, I feel like, address anything.
Like, we would get on a call immediately and just like,
It's just funny in his world. That guy, he's like,
what,
that's
like,
what's happening.
but he like that was like, I've been seeing this for a while, be honest.
No, he was concerned.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
For
concerned.
sure. I appreciate that.
It was good faith. It was a good faith message.
I think the
It's funny.
only time me and Millie really went back and forth was Nas and Frigga in the hotel lobby.
oh,
Like,
y'all
we
was
were just like he was no Mills like no Sell like bro Nas, and I was like nah bro, like but I think Friggy like no Sell, bro. I'm like nah, but we agree disagree. It was just some bullshit. Like,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. When
That was
Mills locked
after,
in, when Mills locked in on an opinion, he be like, "Yo, B, no, like,
Yeah.
yo." Nas is like,
Yeah.
gonna
If
kill
I'm
me.
a firm believer of a take, I will be like, I will make sure to push the extra edge. Just because and with the Nas Frigga thing, I did see certain things coming into play that like maybe people wouldn't see. So you don't really say it quite yet, but like to y'all, it'd be like, this is what I think is gonna happen.
right.
And he was
Nas is really like, he's really like that in ones, like, and it's yeah.
Did y'all see the Zay
But yeah.
30-0?
Nigga.
Bruh.
Hey, bro,
I heard about
bro was at halftime talking about I just got to play more defense. Someone said, "How is he able? Like, why is he allowed to drink water at halftime? He ain't done nothing."
Was that a comment or was that said in the crowd?
Yeah. Someone said he over here in the halftime drinking water down 17-0.
Mills. When I tell you Zay made like 5 trays.
It was kind of like Zay versus Tay. Like, it was just like, whoosh, whoosh,
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't watch it yet, Mills?
Nah, is it? I've seen a few clips, but like it's 30-0, I'm not really like locked into that, so I think I just kind of skimmed through it. I wanted to see the reaction after the 30-0. You know what I mean? That's what I want to
He
see.
put his backpack on and literally left. No
Just
outro.
another day in the office.
No, it looked like he had to catch the bus. It looked like he had to catch a school bus.
I wonder what the running time on that game was. Like the actual,
yeah.
like the real minutes. It couldn't be longer than 15.
No way. Because the video itself was what, 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the intro. So without intro, probably an outro, that walking outro, we're looking at about an 8-minute video. 7:58 minutes. Barely made the cut to get pre-roll mid-roll ads.
I don't know anybody I can beat 30-0.
We going.
Fuck no. Like
30-0 is crazy.
I could beat my wife 30-0.
Oh, 100-0.
Trying her shit.
100 though.
Yeah, just
100 though.
not getting a shot up, Morgan.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's over with, bro. Layups.
No, we go out and play. We have a court right here. We'll play like post up, just like kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's fun.
Yeah.
But
I would pay to see Mills play that. I would pay to see Mills watch. I would watch.
bro,
that
it's
shit.
fun. I work on my little mid range game. She did score 1,000. She was good, really good though in high school. We went to rivals. We were at big schools. She was good.
That's fire.
Do y'all think
My wife played soccer.
what I was about to ask?
Cam Ward won. Travis Hunter went number 2.
Really? Who?
Yeah, to Jacksonville. You guys got Jackson. You guys got Travis Hunter.
We got another receiver.
No, he's cornerback and receiver.
Corner. We do need a corner. We need him to play corner though.
Yeah, he has to just play corner, bro. No cap. I think he's.
I really wanted Ashton Gentry.
Really?
He's gonna fall to the Raiders, bro.
We really need a running back, and I feel like he's a generational running back.
I need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Trevor not good no more?
Sunshine is ass.
Bro, they already signed him. It's over. Like he's locked in. He's solid. I think our issues were bigger than him, but man, we got Travis. All right. I mean, Travis is a great player.
Honestly, bro,
Trav is.
Go ahead.
He's a special package player. He's gonna be phenomenal. Go ahead, B.
I need Shedeur to fall to the Saints.
He might. He could fall to 9. I don't think Giants take Shedeur. I don't think they take him. I wouldn't. I got Russell Wilson. So I don't want another. You know what I mean? But I don't know if Shadeur's gonna be okay with learning from Russell Wilson.
I think Cam Ward is gonna be one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in 10 years. He's gonna be up there. This is my take, right? You know, I'm a big hot take guy.
Yes, because I disagree.
He's gonna be in the discussion with the like, you know, when they talk about the time. Hold on, time out. Let me better articulate myself, because sometimes I leave. I got to give you the full context. I'm just saying right now we throw like Mahomes is in a league of his own, but like we talk about Lamar, right? We talk about Josh Allen, that tier of quarterback. He's going to be in that tier, and pretty quickly, within 3 years, I give him 3 years, he'll be in that tier. And then I think he's going to be a generational quarterback.
Titans have no line.
Make me a bet.
I would actually buy stock in Cam Ward, so I will bet you. What do you want to bet?
In 3 years, he won't be better than Jaden Daniels.
Yes.
Dude, I think Jaden Daniels is like incredible.
Okay.
Like he could be better than Mahomes.
Right,
He's incredible. Yeah, I'm not betting that. That's literally the one guy that I wouldn't bet you on. You name somebody else.
No, that's the only guy I'm betting.
Yeah,
I'm not high on Shedeur or Cam.
You're not high on Cam?
I like Dart from Ole Miss.
He's good, but
a lot. The reason why I say it's because you look at Cam Ward. It's just when you're drafted so as a QB, bro, your chances are slim because your O line is usually probably ass, dirt water. But I would be high on Shedeur because we saw his O line was so ass, and he still went 41-10.
Yeah,
touchdown and interception. Like if he had Cam Ward's line at Miami in Colorado.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because he's really a pocket QB.
Shedeur is. And Shedeur, yeah. I'm worried for Shedeur way more than Cam. I think Cam is gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Regardless of where he goes, regardless on the line. It's a lot. Some of it's on the offensive coordinator too. You got to put your guy in positions. If you know you have a bad line, maybe you go tempo, wear the D line down a little bit, so where the pass rush becomes less of an issue. But the problem is with some of these like old football heads, they're just so dated in their thought process. They'll just try to play, you know, an old school style football with a 3-step drop back and not go tempo with a bad O line. And it's just like, no, it's not going to work. You have to adjust to what your personnel. If you have a bad line, you need to be playing tempo. Go find a good quarterback right now and just go tempo. You got to play fast. You got to wear down that D line so that their pass rush is gassed.
Yeah.
You cannot go under center. No shot.
But Shador's he's gonna have to have that clock in his head, bro.
Well, if Shador goes,
he's gonna have that clock in his head, bro, because he was taking sacks a lot of times in Colorado, just trying to make plays. Sometimes you gotta throw that fucking ball away, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's probably the only real college team that I really tuned into, like 10 out of the 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, if Shador doesn't get picked up at 9, because I think Giants go Abdul Carter, you have to. If he doesn't get picked up at 9, I can see Shador falling all the way down to 21, Pittsburgh.
I really like Shador, and I think he's got the it factor, but I worry about him in the NFL. I actually don't think he's going to be super successful in the NFL. But he's had a way of always just rising to the top.
Yeah.
And I think his dad is going to put him in the best possible position, and I think that can help him and give him a little bit more time to develop.
I agree.
But as far as like tangibles,
give me a player comp.
Low key, Russell Wilson is a decent comparison to
Shador?
like height. Height is about the same.
Yeah.
Maybe Russell moved better when he was coming out of college. He moved a lot better, but they have like similar arm strength and arm talent, and like they're the same height and weight. So that's the one that I would give.
Yeah, that's fair.
So basically, because Russ really got it out the mud for real. So basically, you're telling me.
But Russ is also like I can't predict that he's going to be anywhere as good as Russ. Russ has been incredible until the past few years.
Russ also had an all-time defense.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But when he was in Seattle with Pete Carroll, they had something special offensively.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Pete Carroll, they have 2 rings, idiot. Get the ball to Marshawn 4 times. 4.
I think Pete Carroll's a great coach, but man, that was stupid.
Yeah, that was
so
bad.
stupid.
4 times, Mills.
So stupid. Dude.
Like, you know I'm giving it to him.
I'm tush pushing. Bump that. I'm not even handing the ball off on. If I got first and goal to 1, I am tush pushing. I don't care who's at quarterback. I don't care if freaking Scotty's at quarterback for me. We're tush pushing until we jam it in there.
Hey, you ain't getting there.
We're jamming it in there, B.
You ain't getting there with Scotty.
But you know what I would do though? I would be like, hey, Marshawn, single back. When I hand you this ball, you jump as high as you can over this line.
That too.
And just extend that bitch.
That man threw the ball, brother.
Go dunk it.
That man
Bro,
went
literally, like, bro, like, yeah.
That man wanted Russ to be the hero, bro. That man wanted Russ to be the hero.
He literally changed everybody's lives on that roster. He changed life trajectories that night by throwing that ball.
Because to be honest with you, if they win that game, they definitely bring mostly everybody back and they go for that 3-peat. For sure.
Yeah, and they were potential the start of a dynasty, and he just killed all that.
Oh man, I do think I don't know, man. I do
enough to send guys into depression.
I really do hope he ends up with the Saints because the Saints have enough firepower. The Saints have enough firepower to help him, bro. They do. Olave, they got some guys. Kamara, right. They got some guys that can help him just to like throw the ball to Kamara in the flat row. Get the ball at your hands.
Olave is very good. Olave is very good. Who else do they have receiving core?
Ah, man.
Well, they have Tatum as like a tool tight end.
Yep. Taysom Hill. Yes, they have.
Sorry.
It's a tight end, dark skinned tight end. I forget his name.
From where?
He plays for New Orleans.
You talking about right now?
Yes, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He's decent. He's decent enough.
Wait, Carl Granderson?
Uh-uh.
He's defense. He's also from Sacramento, by the way. Shout out my boy Carl.
Oh my god.
You're talking about the holy cow.
I can't remember his name, bro. He's
I just-
decent.
I
had
like
him in
I like
fantasy.
that though, B. I like that. I like that spot for him because they do have a solid defense.
They got Cooks.
And they-
and,
they-
you know,
they got
Cooks
some
on the other
pieces.
side. Cooks on the other side of his, but he's still a
Yeah,
veteran.
who's Saints tight end?
Bro, he's decent too. I can't find him.
Wait,
Google it.
hey chat, don't judge. I'm about to drink soda. I usually don't drink soda. I don't like taking medicine, so I drink.
Juwan
caffeine
Johnson?
instead.
No,
Yes,
bro.
that's who it is.
Yeah,
Juwan
yeah.
Johnson.
Let me see. I gotta see his face.
No way.
What?
What Scotty sent to the chat. I just saw that.
What?
Oh yeah. I mean, bro, it's
That's inevitable.
it's always gonna be this way. It's
Yeah.
just
But it's like, come
Yeah,
on,
it's
man.
just-
Come on. Just come on.
are we ever gonna accept it?
No.
Or are we always?
Because we know it's
I'm
not
with, Mills, I'm
genuine.
with you. I'm with you with this one.
Wait, what do you say?
I'm gonna just accept it. It is what it is now.
Well, yes, but I'm saying in terms of like, it's just not genuine. So it's like, how can I be like,
Oh,
yeah,
it's not. But I've lowered as I've gotten older. My expectations for people have gone way down.
I respect that.
Specifically in this space, and that's why sometimes I'll be like, your Discord like regained some faith in humanity for me. It did. But like
Oh my God.
there's a lot of weird people in there, not in the Discord. There's a lot of weird people in this space that move weirdly, and in the world for that matter. I'm limiting it to this space. It's not this space. It's in general.
I
So
agree,
you
Mills.
just
I agree.
I just live by like control what I can control. Day by day, try to simplify, keep my life simple. And yeah, just stay around people I want to stay around and just block out everybody else. You
Literally.
I
know what
agree.
I'm saying?
Literally and on
Like if
social
somebody
media.
does me wrong, I just don't talk to them anymore. Just block them
let me
out.
tell you something, Mills. In the Discord, we so quick to ban folks. Have a blessed one.
I know, yeah, facts.
Yeah, we don't got time for fuckery though, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You check
No.
them in and check them out. Yeah, but my thing though is they check in and then kick them out. But my thing though, Sel, is like, are you gonna exhaust yourself by? I guess this is on par for you by holding people accountable.
yes. And-
Isn't
and
that
I'm-
exhausting?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. Wait, let me send this little time real quick. One sec, because I actually have a great answer for this. I've actually thought about this answer, by the way.
Nice, I love it.
Okay, so the reason why I will exhaust myself to oblivion with this accountability thing is because what's up, Bear? Is because when you can't hold someone accountable, you're subconsciously telling yourself, like you're subconsciously saying, I don't want nobody to hold me accountable. Like I'm just gonna sit here and not say nothing. If I see a dude slap a girl in public, I'm like, hey, bro, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool. I'm gonna sit and be like, right. But I'll give you an example. So it's like for me, if I'm doing wrong and my boys can't tell me, like, what are we doing here? Every
Oh,
time my boys
definitely.
do wrong, but hey, bro, that's fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
be better, you know.
Mhm.
And that's why I'll go to the furthest extent with people I love. I'll say that. Not even really necessarily strangers, but people I love and I know. Like, I'll go to the furthest extent because you're doing such an act because you're lacking accountability for yourself. So I'll have the accountability for you until you can have the accountability for yourself. 100%.
Yeah. No, I think that's a healthy thing. But you just got to limit like your circle. Limit it to people that you kind of have that relationship with, I think.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this. The guys that we did hold accountable during the season, do you think that resonated?
I would hope so.
Yeah. I think the people that we talk to in that way, we care to tell them that. You know what I mean? Like if there's just some people out there that just maybe, I'll say it this way, are farther out on their journey from like reaching the best version of themselves, I'm probably not gonna like be totally honest with them or like indulge in a conversation. If I think, are you talking about the combo with who are you talking about?
All of them. It's not even one
I think
specific
the
one.
ones that we have because we do want to see them do better in those ways.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I don't know. I do.
Yeah, I mean, I know one person that does actually like love the accountability shit, and it's Lay.
He does do
Like
well
Lay
with
will
that.
actually come
He
up
does
to
really
us,
well with that.
or I mean, he's at least came up to me and he's like, "Hey man, like, he'll show me a clip. He's like, yo, do you think I missed this here and there?" I'm like, damn, that's accountability. Like, you can actually watch something. It's hard watching yourself on film knowing you did wrong too.
And
And
he
that's why I hated
filmed
watching
like
film in college. I'm like,
he
fuck, this red laser finna come out right now.
it's tough. Well, if you have a bad game and you have to watch film on it, it is tough. But I will say, Lay posted his phone up. He's reviewing his film between games. Like, that was cool to see. I definitely
yeah.
grew more of a respect for Lay, just the way that he handled the accountability that we were talking about.
Commendable.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you, B?
Meech on the same type of time too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Meech on the same type of time. He definitely will listen to you and try to fix said problem or look into said problem a lot more than what he was before. I think both. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, you're not gonna be perfect. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
In
But
that particular instance,
they just weren't. They didn't get emotional with us, and it was like it's all about how you handle it. It's not whether we agree or not or disagree. It's about like if you say something to someone, is their response like are they immediately in the defensive and they're emotional, or can we have this conversation? And I just respect people that have the conversation with a certain demeanor and not like, you know.
Yeah, that's people with egos though. I can't stand it. People with the
I will say that the
egos.
hardest thing to take accountability on, maybe Mills, you can piggyback on it, is when your counterpart or your wife tells you you're wrong and you like, I don't want to believe it. That top lip, I'll be like, right, I can't say it. I can't say it right now. She'll be like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you're fucked up for that. I'm like,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. Nah, marriage will teach you patience. Especially like it's all about time too. Because if you just met, you've been together for like 3 years, I mean, it's all you have to be patient for it all. But like once you're together almost like 10 years, you know, you gotta exercise some patience. As they have to exercise patience.
I'll be right back. My dog has something upstairs and he's tearing it up. I can hear him.
I ain't gonna lie. I need to learn that patience.
Yeah, it's all a journey, man.
No, oh man, Mills.
It's all a journey.
God, you just hit me with the journey word, bro. I gotta learn that, man. I gotta learn.
Everything is our minds are just one. Life is just one long journey of us trying to improve into. If you're doing life right, you're just trying to sharpen into like a better, more conscious person. You know.
Yeah, it is.
Kinder, you know, more patient.
But I told
more
my brother
centered.
this. I've told my brother this, bro. That's my biggest issue. I'm not very patient.
Yeah.
Like once once I see a flag. All right, bro. I'm gonna tell you. And I'll tell Sir this too when he comes. I'm so afraid of a Shannon Sharp situation.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm talking about the minute, but I don't think it's healthy the way I approach it though. To the point where like the slightest sign of a red flag, all right, you gotta go.
I'm the same way in those situations though.
Okay.
Like for sure, because I think it's different when you're talking about getting into a relationship. I'm more so talking about because we have to have discernment and realize who you're spending time with. They talk about that in the Bible. Yeah. I mean, that discernment and recognizing who someone is a lot of people say you're being judgmental. It's like you want to be careful with who you're around. That is a belief of mine, you know? So you have to kind of like take those things seriously. I was more so talking about like with when you're already in a relationship and people aren't perfect.
Yeah.
You know, your wife's going to have bad days. She's going to be pissed off sometimes. Just
But you don't think like the most important thing in terms of a relationship of your caliber and where it's at is the space. Like you have your own space and she has her own space.
What do you mean?
Like you have your own.
so that we can go.
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean?
like space as in like you go here to clear your head, she goes here to clear her head, and or she does something, whether that be like workout, you go work out, and then
Yeah.
y'all come together.
Oh yeah, I mean, no doubt that that especially I think needs to exist the first few years of the relationship. Um, because you don't want to like you never want to do anything too fast, I don't think. So I do think that's a healthy way to slowly work up to that level. Right when you're in like 10 years, it's kind of like if we do spend a if we go on vacation and we're with each other all the time for those that week, it's just it is what it is. It changes, I would say. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I definitely think like for the first few years, and yeah, you definitely are going to need your space, and that's healthy. I think for you guys to get away and continue your own lives is very healthy. I think.
So go ahead, bro. You think of something out there? I feel like no cap.
What was the question? Because I was chasing my fucking dog for 30 minutes.
I was talking about like, do you have your own space, and does your wife have her own space, and then like y'all just come to you know what I'm saying? I feel like
this is my sanctuary right here, here.
Yeah.
This is where I be 80% of the day.
Yeah.
And then when I step out, all right, I gotta be, you know what I mean? I gotta be attentive to whatever she wanna do, watch TV, relax. And then when I come back in here, it's straight business. Once that door closed, she already know. It's not even no like, oh, you're filming. No, the doors closes up.
Yeah.
So it's very healthy to have your own space. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I feel like as I told Mills, I don't think I'm patient enough right now, bro.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be patient, bro.
And that's what I'm not.
But he's talking about like recognizing red flags. So you know what I'm saying? Like he's saying like if he meets a girl and he sees a red flag, he's just out of there. And I don't blame him for that personally.
I can't blame him, but every girl's gonna have something.
I see. That's
right.
The two different.
That's just what it's gonna be. Because you're gonna grow. Like me and my wife, we started dating at 20.
Right.
Like,
right.
29 to 20, I'm a totally different person. So 100%. I had a lot of red flags. She had a lot of red flags, but I'm like, this is just young shit we can grow through. This ain't no like, oh, that's really who she. Okay.
And that's what you got to
like,
determine.
Okay,
that's what you're trying to determine. Is just like, is this a like big problem, or is this just something that is kind of normal that we're gonna grow through? Because that's gonna be there.
See, Mills.
Yeah.
That's my issue. My patience is so.
Gotcha. I understand.
And that's what you gotta work on though.
Yeah. that's why I'm telling y'all my patience.
Yeah.
Shitty.
You're not gonna meet no perfect female. You're gonna have to choose to deal with something.
That's what Burke just said in the chat. It's just what you want to deal with, B. Gotta choose
that
wisely,
literally is. Yeah.
Like, and that's not even a bad thing. Like my wife got to deal with certain things. I got to deal with certain things. But at the end of the day, like those certain things we deal with aren't deal breakers. As long as they're not deal breakers, we can deal with that.
Yeah. And you
like,
determine your threshold.
Yeah.
That's number one.
What, disrespect?
Oh man. You ain't fuck.
Hear me out though. At a young age though, you might disrespect one another in a certain way. Like I said, you're still growing, you're still young. So I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you from experience, man. Like I've definitely done my wrongdoing. Like I could definitely been a better man in earlier years for sure.
You're gonna go through that, no doubt.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through that shit. You're gonna have to go through it, bro. And I was always looking at man as like he has to be the super macho, just you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, it's like you just want to be with a person that you can open up to. She can open up with, you know what I mean. Like y'all can really have real conversations and have no like you're not gonna hold anything I tell you over my head forever.
That's it's interesting because a lot of people have different thought processes about what it or definitions for like being a man, and I feel like there's a lot of similarities in the way that I look at being a man and the way I look at leadership or way I define leadership. Some people define leadership of like the boss and like, you know what I'm saying, just someone who's gonna put everybody in place and tell everybody what to do. But the way I look at leadership is it's actually it requires the most humility and the most like caring kind of personality. The way that I think a leader should act, that, you know, you're kind of responsible for a lot of people and you have to it's just it requires a lot of humility and patience. And I look at that's the way as I get older and being a better man, I look at it and like, okay, I need to be more caring. I need to be more attentive. Like those things that can be hard for us because we get so caught up in what we want to do. And like, it's kind of in our nature to just like go hunt, bring back
No
food.
cap.
Like, so I think it's just a process that I've been going through in my life is just trying to be more present and like intentional with, being more caring, doing the things around the house that your wife might want. If she wants some help, like just making a more of a conscious effort to do those things, which sometimes my mind goes, I'm like, I forgot to do this around or whatever it is around the house. But yeah, I think being a man in the long run is like being a leader.
Literally.
I agree. I think being a man is not being a boss.
Yeah,
like
for
bossy.
sure.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you.
That's emotional. So you know what I'm saying? That's
that's like controlling. That's like
yeah, and that's a bad. Yeah, that's
sound like somebody we talked about it first part of the pod.
Oh man, bro. I'm gonna say this, bro. Like I can imagine telling my wife, "Hey, you must do," or you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's the best relationships are the ones that have open communication 100% of the time. There is no like, oh, we can talk here and there. Nah, like 100% of the time, open communication. Because I want to know how you feel. I want you to know how I feel, and then we can kind of and delegate how we can change that or figure it out. And I don't have all the answers. So for me to say, oh, it's my way or the highway, I don't like that. I don't like that shit because that's not realistic. And I wouldn't want a woman that's like, oh, it's his way or the highway. Like, nah, I'll make decisions on the big shit for sure. Like I'll kind of lead that. But there's some shit where I'm like, look, when it comes to like colors of houses and furniture, I'm ass at that, and I know it. So I follow my wife's lead on that.
Y'all saw my house. I didn't. Yeah, y'all saw my house. I haven't. Y'all saw my house.
Yeah.
In here. She did every ounce of that. Like,
and it looked amazing.
Yeah, that's what she's good at. She has strengths that I don't have, and in those aspects, like, you can't be so arrogant to think that you just have to have control of everything. It's insane. It's like you're delusional.
Yeah, for sure.
I think like the way I go about it is like how many people can I impact? Like no cap. I like especially like the youngins, which is why I still kind of do what I do around the school. Bro, if I can impact, I'll be counting. I impacted, and I try to get as many people as I can impact, bro, because if I could change a perspective, you know what I'm saying, or make somebody think differently than what they were thinking before about a particular situation, because I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, Smitty, y'all probably know this too. A lot of people from where I come from, bro, really think it's no way out.
Yeah.
Like, really think it's like literally, especially the school I go to, they just think it's old with. You know what I'm saying? So the way I just try to impact as many people. That's what I think a man is for. If I can impact a lot of people the right way, positively, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, bro. And I try to impact as many people as I can, especially doing this. Doing this helped a lot, obviously. But yeah, that's how I look at it, bro.
I think it's just being a leader.
Yeah.
I think this is my personal, like, I hear you say 100%. I just think man and leader are two different things because women can just have as much impact as a man can in society off leadership. I think being a man is more so taking care of priorities, taking care of family, taking care of, you know what I'm saying, like yourself in a certain manner. But I think just leadership in general, I don't know if it's necessarily a gender thing. I think it's more so a person by person, like it's a human thing, you know? I think what you're doing is you're impacting, leaving a legacy behind, which is more so off of leadership and character.
Yeah.
More so than being a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel personally.
But y'all, bro, I think, man, y'all just especially Cell, y'all in just two totally different parts of life, bro. Y'all do totally different parts. Because, like, but think about it, though. Your definition is taking care of your responsibilities.
Right.
Like, of course, you got a seed coming into this world.
It's perspective.
His perspective change. Millie, married, making sure his wife good, making sure his house, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I have yet to done neither one of those things. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
So you're just looking at the world
yeah,
in from a different vantage point because you're thinking of it like your experiences are different in the sense of like you are living in a different way right now, and it's just like you look at impacting a lot of people as like the main way that you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because like you don't have that.
responsibility.
Yeah, you don't have that responsibility yet,
Yeah,
right?
I don't have those like not like
And
y'all.
as we stack responsibilities, our perspectives will continue to change.
Yeah.
I think.
And I want to say this too. This might be total hot take. Not even a hot take, but I think a lot of people confuse numbers with impact, followers, viewership, etc. But I actually disagree because you can be out there preaching the negative gospel and people are watching it because it's something like, oh, I want to see what this is about. But that doesn't mean necessarily impacting because you got tens and millions of views. You know what I mean? I think that the true impact is more so based on the reception of what you're posting out there, like the messages you're getting, people sharing it, people saying this is a good message, you should watch this. Not people sharing it saying, oh, bro, he got knocked out, you should watch this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
no
like
doubt.
when you can make millions of, get many subscribers on negative content all you want, but it's not really necessarily leaving a positive impact. It's leaving an impact for
doubt.
sure, but there's a negative
No
and
doubt.
positive. And I
Yeah.
think when you differentiate the two, it's like the viewership and follower count is never going to validate anything you've done in the community if you haven't done anything in the community.
And not even it's not even just negative and positive. Sometimes it's just like you're trying to do something positive, but you're not making as much of an impact at the moment. And that's okay. Like you're even if you're trying to do good, you may be getting a lot of views, but maybe you're not impact. Because I do agree with that, Cell, that like I used to get a lot of like really heartfelt messages through me playing basketball actually. But
Right.
that was when I was making my biggest impact. Whereas like now I don't really get messages, and I feel like I'm not making as big of an impact as I used to.
Oh, yes, you
So
are.
it's not, and like I was trying to do good both times, but like so it's not just good and bad, you know what I mean?
Well, you've
But
already
I know what you're saying.
You've
I
already
know what
placed
you're
your
saying.
impact though. Like your impact's already cemented. Like impact isn't year by year thing. It's more so like you can submit your impact.
Right.
Malcolm
It's
X,
still
they
there.
submitted their impact. They're no longer here.
Right.
So it
For
doesn't
sure.
go by 2010 to 2020, 2030. It's like, no,
Like, are
once
you
your impact is
continuing?
submitted,
Yeah.
you've impacted one kid to become a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like that,
Yeah.
that's etched in stone. That's not no
Right.
chalkboard. You can't erase it.
Right.
Nah, Mills, you making shit. You making an impact. Yeah,
But that's kind of the difference between like right now I feel like I'm doing my job, but I don't feel like I'm reaching people the same way I was before.
yeah,
In the same way,
yeah.
you know? And that's I don't
disagree.
think that's like I'm not upset about that, and I'm not okay with that. I just think there's seasons of life kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know.
I disagree though, Mills. I think you're still reaching the same audience. It's just those who actually genuinely fucked with you. Then the other ones that just wean out, or whatever the case may be, they just wean out. But the people that's been genuinely following your journey, those are the people that you've impacted. And those people that are still like a part of your journey. Like
maybe the basketball was just I don't know. Maybe I'm still trying to find out how to make the biggest impact possible by just using my words. Because we commentate now, right? So maybe my impact was just naturally stronger and built up over so many years of playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I was just ready to make that kind of impact through all the grind that I went through growing up playing basketball. So maybe I don't know. Maybe
But
it's that. Maybe I'm
that's
still
just
trying to find out.
I feel like that's just you having to build up another community, which is more than doable with all the eyes that are on us right now. You feel what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about. Right, these conversations right now are impactful. You feel what I'm saying? Like just because it may not reach somebody, it's gonna reach somebody. It may not reach everybody. It's gonna reach somebody though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And there is a lot of people that don't comment. You know, they just kind of watch. So there's that too, but yeah. I don't know, bro. I didn't go to school for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just learning every day about myself. I listen to me talking games, and I'm like, dude, I'm like my harshest critic. I'm like, yo, do better. But I'm able to learn from it and try to get a little better with it.
I mean, I think being a harsh critic, I think it's a natural. It's like a natural thing. It's a
Yeah,
natural
it's a
state.
competitive. It just lives in me. I'm a competitor.
Yeah, but that could also be dangerous.
Yeah, well, I think I've grown in it in a healthy way because it used to affect me, and now it's like it doesn't affect me emotionally anymore, if that makes sense. Like I still am harsh on myself, but I'm not upset that I'm like I don't like get in my head and I'm like beating myself. I'm not beating myself up like I used to when I would play basketball 5 years ago. You know, I think it's in a better way now to where I'm just like I'm seeing more clearly how I can improve, and then I'm able to just move forward confidently.
Bro, we started from the absolute bottom in terms of just that alone. Building a community that, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The best decision I made as a YouTuber was starting a Discord. No cap.
No doubt. No doubt,
cap.
bro.
No
Yeah.
cap, bro. Like that's
Right.
that's my real community.
Seriously.
That's
No,
my
that's
real community.
Bro, it's cool. I mean, there's people that have been creators for you got a crazy community. Like
Bro, I
that's
fucking love them people, bro.
crazy to build it as close tight knit as you have.
Bro, they lock like that's the only thing I'm saying. Like, just reaching people, bro, touching people, and getting them to understand a perspective, or you know what I'm saying, shaping their lives, get like inspiring them to do X, Y, Z that they probably was on the fence about doing. That's what I care about right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's like kind of like what I kind of been on for a little minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
You saying you're not looking
Well,
for nothing else, like in terms of partner, like you're not welcoming a partner in right now.
that's what who said.
I'm asking.
Oh, bro, I would love a partner right now, bro. What you mean?
I respect that.
I would love a partner right now, bro. I told you, bro, my patience is thin. I have to work on that. Like, my patience is very thin, bro. Like, my brother has told me, like, me and my brother talk a lot. And he be like, bro, you ain't about to get no girl thinking like that. I'm like, I know. I'm like,
I know.
I know, bro. I gotta change it. Like, I gotta change my mindset somehow. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be on my ass. But hey, fellas, I think this was a great stream. Just do y'all what game do you guys want to play? What are we on next stream? What are we trying to do?
So I downloaded WWE. That's just kind of fucking. It's fucking. What's what I'm looking for? Not confusing. It's complicated, brother. I can't play that shit. I bought it down. I waited literally an hour and a half to play. I said, "Oh my gosh, I get to," you know what I mean? And I said, "Oh, this shit, I'm cool, bro. This isn't like Raw versus SmackDown like I used to play. This shit is you have to press all type of analogs. I'm cool, bro.
Skill cap is just higher.
Skill gap is I'm way below.
Yeah.
On rookie, we should do
what's a PC game?
There's always Among Us.
Among Us.
Have you played that yet?
I've heard of that.
I think that'd be fire.
We haven't yet.
If we get a couple,
I'm down to try a new game.
Yeah, if we get a couple TNC guys to come in that Joker.
Bro, no, bro. Among Us is if you get the right guys, that shit's funny as shit.
I think we'll just chop it up for a little bit and then game. Maybe that'll be the stream
tomorrow.
Yeah, because
whenever.
Yeah, I mean tomorrow works for me, bro. I'm not doing no basketball. I played basketball 4 days this week and I rolled my ankle.
Really?
GG's.
Damn.
Yeah.
But guess how?
Running up the court.
Getting a no.
No,
getting a bucket. And I come down on the stanchion. Where the hoop is. Go figure.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I couldn't avoid that one. That shit.
You out? Like you out? Are you probably?
I'm gonna be fine, bro. I have a good pick, but like that day I left. I left the gym. Over with.
Well, y'all had a hoop session at the college?
Yes, 3 at the college, and then we had 1 today at one of these gyms. But yeah, we hoop every day at the college. I play with the team.
Oh man.
Really?
Damn, I'm talking crazy
so
shit,
you
though.
have gym access like that?
I be realizing like a lot of them ain't really, you feel me, not there yet in terms of trash talk, and I gotta dumb my shit down. I'm like, damn, I'm too competitive. I don't want to.
Yeah, bro. That's how me too. Like that's why I don't have a good middle spot for trash talk. That's why I just don't.
Here
'Cause
or nothing.
Exactly. So I just don't because it's like it's not tasteful at that level. It's
Right.
like, man, you're like an asshole. So I just
like
don't
that
say
shit.
anything.
Make
I
them
just don't say
learn.
anything. No, it's bad. I mean, it's unnecessary, bro. You're doing too much. Like,
Huh?
I call some dude something, nothing crazy. Like I don't know if he's watching. Fuck it. I said like, man, I was like, you acting soft. He took that to heart. He thought I disrespected him. So I really went to go apologize. I said, wow. I was like, my bad. I just grew up differently. My era is different. I didn't know you know what I mean? But listen, everybody takes shit.
yeah.
It was more so like, get your soft ass off the court, nigga.
I also don't.
I mean,
yeah, I also don't like trash talk anybody. That's just an innocent bystander. Like I'm not
he
going
wasn't
at
innocent
you.
bystander. He wasn't innocent bystander. It was.
Oh, if he's talking, it's fair game.
You know, it let up. So no,
if he's
so hear me out.
talking, it's
So
fair
hear me
game.
out.
That opens the floodgates.
He wasn't talking, but he was flopping. I can't do flopping in practice.
I feel that.
I said, next near that flop, go sit the fuck down. There's no reps in here.
That's that accountability stuff.
Accountability. Yes. I said, bro, stop fucking flopping and play fucking basketball. He flop again. He flops. I get the boy. I said, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Swear to gosh. But that's where it started. And then the next day, he came in. He started popping it. I said, yes. Yes. Like you could tell me get the fuck off the court. I'll gladly go off the court. But you know what? I got no pride. I lost. I'll walk off. I don't give a fuck. Like nigga, one of my players hit a game winner. He said, "Fuck off the court, coach." I said, "You know what? You just earned some brownie points, nigga.
Got some balls.
Or some playing points, whatever the case may be."
Jesus
but I was like, you know
Christ.
what? I fuck with that.
Yeah, bro. I think we grew up in an era that was just like we grew up playing outside all day. Like there was no phones, there was no electronics. Like I was slamming kids on their neck at 6 a.m. playing football. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there was no chill. There was no chill when you're playing outside when you're like 9 years old. Like there is no, I'm just going through the motions. Like I'm in the NBA finals every freaking.
Once again, these kids do not go to the parks and play against older guys.
Yeah,
they want to train all day. They want to train all day.
You know, but yeah, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's a such thing as training too much. Go outside.
I agree, bro. Makes kids robotic.
Man. Go get a little strawberry on the concrete. Go fall. Go scrape your knee or some shit, man.
They got it, bro. They got to go back to just playing.
It makes kids very robotic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't grow up playing in the parks and playing outside and stuff like that, I would be just like them. But like when I say just like them, just think of a kid that just plays so freaking wound up. Cause my mind works that way. Like I already naturally kind of wind up when I play basketball, or used to. I'm a lot more relaxed now, but like I couldn't imagine. Yeah, they're not doing them a service, I'll tell you that. I don't sorry, I'm reading the text. I'm all over the place. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Though. They really not, bro. They really gotta go. Stop playing against your peers. Stop playing against your homeboys. Go play against Josh, who's 6'2" and he's 18 and you're 11. Go!
Yeah.
Like, God.
Bro.
Go get fucking punched in the face or something. Fuck. Go talk to the biggest nigga and get punched in your shit. Like, figure life out. You know what I mean? Like, fight or flight, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You gotta throw your you gotta throw your kids in the fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, hey, ain't none of that shit. Hey, nigga, what? And this last thing I'm gonna say, because I know we're getting long with it. Yes, I don't want my kid to struggle, but they will have to go through some type of something to get through. I'm not gonna be like, here you go. I didn't want you to go through what I had. No, nigga, fuck that, nigga.
Go what I went through because look how it turned out.
I mean, I might be a little, a crackhead sometimes, but fuck it.
Bro, I want my kid to struggle all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. That's practice for life.
Nigga, we rocking
your-
1 fit
your
a
whole-
week meals. 1
Your
fit a
whole life,
week.
you're gonna
Oh,
struggle. You think
laundry,
this is
nigga.
bad?
My
You said what?
God.
1 fit a week meals, no laundry. Yeah, character. Let's go.
Fellas, I don't mean to change this up. The Saints picked a defensive tackle. Has Shedeur been picked up?
I'm trying to look at this draft right now.
Nah, Shador's fucked. He gonna fall to the
Oh,
Steelers.
big
But
man. Where did Gentry go?
Six.
Genty.
6 to the
Huh?
Raiders. Ooh wee.
Ah,
That's huge for them.
bro, why did we not get them?
Yeah, I need
Arizona
one more like
receiver
for
McMillan
300
with the
likes. Hit the
Panthers.
like button, somebody.
I'm happy with the Travis. Now that I think about it, we need a corner. I just hope he
You
just
guys are
plays corner.
good.
We need. You said what?
I said, like, that's a great pick for y'all.
It is, but we really. I hope he plays corner. That's all I'm gonna say. We didn't really need a receiver. That's the only reason I'm saying.
No,
that.
but they drafted him. It says CB, so he's drafted as a cornerback.
Okay, perfect. We need him then for sure.
But my bad, I did not mean to derail what you were saying, Mills.
No. Well, I don't know what I was saying. I was just saying I'm gonna put my kid through struggle every day. He's gonna be ready for life at the end of it. I want to constantly keep that pressure on you, so you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's like to not feel pressure.
I
I
mean,
want that pressure on you nonstop till you're 18.
what did Rick Pitino say?
Then life's gonna be easy. Who raised these kids? Who raised you to be so soft? Come on now, life is adversity, B.
Hey, Biel's is sick right now
That's
about
life.
the Saints. Biel's is sick about the Saints right now.
Get season
Who-
tickets, bro.
Who'd they get?
They got an O
defensive
tackle.
bro.
Texas.
They got an offensive tackle.
You gotta have them. You gotta have those guys.
Bro,
You have no quarterback, Mills. There's literally not a
who's the
quarterback.
Who's
there.
the quarterback over there? Who's the quarterback?
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer.
I like Spencer, but he's
No, Spencer.
Yeah, not in the league, bro.
What's the guy from All American?
Oh, Spencer James.
Spencer James.
Spencer
Is
James.
the quarterback.
chill. Rattler has
All
some
American had the
game.
worst football scenes known to man by far. Not even funny, bro. Like, come on, bro. Can we get some better actors? On the football field, that shit was
right.
nasty. I'm like, if that Spencer could make a D1, I need to go rethink things.
And then he was in Compton. Am I wrong? Or was he?
Yes, nigga. Or he's South Central LA, whatever case may be.
Come on, man.
Come
Fellas,
on,
we
man.
got it. All right, so we got Among Us on the table tomorrow. Do we get a flyer made?
Wait,
Do I need
but
to hit up
what?
TNC?
I think I love the Flyers. Yeah,
I'm gonna say Repo.
Repo.
I've been hearing Repo a lot on. It's like can someone give us a synopsis of Repo real quick, please, before we decide?
Nice word.
Repo, or I think Among Us for sure. And then we go back Repo. You said what?
Millie said, "Nice word synopsis."
Nice word. Nice word.
Synopsis.
I'm waiting on an explanation on what Repo
we
is. 'cause-
need it. What Rico or Repo?
Repo.
Well, it depends. What kind of music you listen to, BLs?
He just froze us mentally.
I'm not saying anything.
If what you send to the chat is what you listen to, Rico.
Talking about that Gates?
You said something about Free
I'm a
slept
grind.
this.
I'm a grinder. Oh. I get money for
Repo.
real. I'm a oh.
Oh, Repo is you find money and cash it in. That sounds kind of fun. You gotta get items out of the house under a certain amount of time. Oh,
Okay.
I'm down for it.
oh, that sounds kind of fire now. That sounds kind of fire.
Hey, chat. I know somebody from the chat heard that song. I'm a grinder. Hey, Millie. That is Mills.
Don't do it.
That's not sell speed. That's not sell speed. Sell West Coast. Millie, that's for you. Go listen to that.
Ooh. Is
I'm
it
a
Gates?
Grinder by Kevin Gates. I'm a grinder. Oh.
Yo,
Goat,
I
man.
get money
Gates
for
is
real.
wild, bro. Gates is wild. I knew about Gates before the world did, and Rod Wave. Those are my two. Yeah, I spotted them.
You've been knowing Gates for how long? I know about his music. Paper Chasers.
12 years.
Go here. Oh, he know that Gates.
When I was-
That
yeah,
Paper
when I-
Chasers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak my
I was
mind.
in,
on
I
it.
was in post grad. We were riding around
Don't say
listening
it
to
'cause
Gates.
I know what you're thinking.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, brother. Both niggas' names you named. Never mind. I'm gonna just speak from Kevin Gates and Rod Wave get 0 minutes in my car. Just gonna say that.
What? You serious? Oh, we have different.
I'm
tastes.
dead ass.
Yeah, we definitely.
We have
listen.
different tastes. I respect that.
Bro,
Watch
Like
for-
you have an acquired taste.
This is
With
why
everything
I
in
think
life.
West Coast rap.
with food.
Yeah. No. But hear me out.
With
Hear me out.
music.
Wait. Hear me out.
Dude,
Yeah,
bro,
I'm
that's
busy.
so true,
With
bro.
the NBA team he likes.
ABC. It starts in Florida. B is in the middle, literally. Geography wise, he's in the middle. B is in New Orleans, and then all the way over there on the opposite side of the spectrum is C. So, like, it goes in order.
Hey, tell me this shit
It
don't
is.
slap.
It is written.
Don't
Tell me
play
this shit
it.
don't slap.
All right, let's hear it.
Like to keep on.
Calm beat.
Come on, this
Calm
that
beat.
gospel. Hold on.
Calm
It's
beat.
just not my vibe.
Calm beat though. Highlight tape vibes.
You said what?
Highlight tape vibes.
What's
No,
sport?
it's a gospel song though.
You not on gospel all day every day like that.
What you mean?
You not.
Who know?
You not on gospel all day every day.
Oh wait, have you heard this guy right here? Hold on, no.
No, sounds like he could sing gospel.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
He
You
has
haven't
a- he has some
you ever heard
bass
this?
in his voice.
I shall not be moved. Oh, I shall not be moved. Ow! Hold on. Wait. I got fast forward a little bit. So you hear that chorus.
Oh my god.
Be moved.
Man, if you don't cut that off.
That shit busting. Kenny Boyman, man.
Have y'all
He a
watched
big fella. You know
Sinners?
what I'm saying? Them big fella with them collard green elbows. Them niggas can sing.
Yo, B, I've been seeing clips of that. It's crazy.
Sinners?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go watch it again. I'm gonna go watch it twice.
Nah,
Literally 2 hours.
they're doing Josh Allen wrong. I've been
He
seeing
decided
clips
that.
of, like,
He decided.
but like, yo, that is crazy though. Like, how are you doing that, Josh?
Wait. Enlighten me.
he dated a actress.
Enlighten
No,
me.
she's the girl in the film,
Yeah.
and it's just a very like intimate film, and it's just like
Wait, enlighten me.
I
Josh
can't tell
Allen
you
is
because you gotta
married.
see it.
Oh, watch
Josh
already.
Allen is married to
No,
the
fiance.
girl.
Oh, the white
fiance.
chick?
Yeah, it's a movie, but it's like that's still happening in real life.
But Mills,
that's happening still.
he
like,
knew
it's-
that when he signed up.
Like, we don't live in a simulation. Like,
She very
I know it's a movie, but like
she
it's
vulgar in
happening.
that movie too. She's very
you
vulgar
seen
in
it?
that movie. Oh yeah.
Have you seen
great
it, Mills?
movie.
I haven't
A
seen it.
BB?
I've seen clips.
Great
Oh,
movie.
you gotta go
not-
watch it. You gotta go
it's-
watch it.
It's not good. It's not good, is it, Bear? It's
Look,
not
what the
good.
fuck Bear do? Bear, hey, what?
Bear's just looking out the
I'm not
door.
gonna lie, that's a good movie. It's I've seen people talk about it's demonic, which it is.
No, it can't be if it's about vampires.
But I've seen people like talk about not the vampire aspect, just like the rituals and all that. Like the
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I watched it more so for the history because
Yeah.
it's a lot of shit that went over people's heads. Like,
they just look at the surface of the bro.
because it wasn't even a black versus white. It's kind of you gotta watch. It's crazy. It's
It was a racial thing in that movie.
no, and that's what people try to make it. It was
What are they
black
saying?
and Irish both have the same
Right.
oppressors. It's I'm not even gonna.
I'm half Irish.
Yeah, but I'm saying like there's 3 different parts. There's whites, Irish, and there's blacks in the movie. So you guys just go watch it.
Okay.
And the way they bring the story together from me was phenomenal. A B, what you think of that dance scene though?
Bruh!
Crazy.
When they
That
was
shit
all
rough.
circling,
No.
Yo, that was the guy from 8 Mile
When,
doing that?
when he sang the blues and then the beat changed, nigga. I got
Wait, was that the guy from 8 Mile?
Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But A B when that joint, I
When
literally
it
said,
when it went
oh,
from
that's
generation
dope.
to generation,
Yes, nigga.
bro.
I gotta see it
was
now.
crazy.
Bro, they did a great job, bro. That movie definitely winning the whatever awards. It's definitely
gotta
winning a couple
see it.
awards. Like that, yeah. And then like for Michael B. Jordan to be twinning like that in the movie, played that to perfection, bro. Like two
Bro,
different
yeah, play-
styles of person he played
Nigga, what?
in one movie.
Mm.
Bruh, it was
You gotta go watch that like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm confused. Is it like vampire vibes?
Yeah.
Yes, but that doesn't like it's storyline, vampires, a little bit of horror,
It sounds like a
but great
genius made
storyline.
the movie because
Yeah, who?
it seems like a genius made the movie because it has a lot to it, but he puts it all together well. Is how
Ryan
I'm
Coogler.
like. It just
Black
seems like
Panther,
if
Creed.
you look at it on paper, you're like, this is a lot, but like everybody loves the movie, so it just seems like that would take a real like.
It's something. It's something you're gonna have to watch more than once.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
It's
that's
gotcha.
why I'm
definitely
going back
something.
twice.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna go back and watch. Or if it comes out on whatever, I'll buy it digitally and watch it again or something like that. But, bro, you gotta watch it, bro. Bro, what?
That shit was busting.
Because they literally have a lot. They have Asian in there. It's not just black and
Yep.
white. There's an Asian.
They had
couple.
Indians in there too.
Yeah, they had
I mean,
Indians.
no,
and
no, no,
they got every.
yeah, no, yeah. I think they had the Native Americans.
Yeah, Native Americans in there because they was
Native
running off
Americans in
old.
there.
I'm not gonna say the whole movie, but
Yeah.
yeah, bro, it was.
Shit, that shit fire. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, you gotta check that out. Bring wifey.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a nice night out.
And then go rewatch it again with the fellas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch it with my fellas in a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we finna lock in, bro. Hey, fellas, so Among Us tomorrow. Chat, I know you hear that. Among Us tomorrow. I'm about to hit up some of the guys. Most likely, probably Cam and Rob. What?
I think Burke want to play.
No, I'm not
Oh, yeah,
inviting
we gotta
Bert.
get Bert.
Actually, Burke, what kind of music you listen to, man? You gotta have a requirement nowadays.
Give us two artists.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get out of here. Any YM music?
I'm not inviting Bert.
No, I think Burke definitely likes Rod Wave.
I can see that. But
I can't believe you don't like Rod. That's crazy, son.
not even that. It's not my taste.
It's not your taste. I know. I know you
Anybody
don't.
rapping about gangster music and killing and all that should be in jail. I'll stamp on it.
Rod's not really on that.
No, I'm talking about just in general. Like if you
Oh,
rap, I know BLs listen to that drilling and rapping and killing.
I actually
Yeah, they
don't.
should.
Partially
You do.
functional. Half
I'm
of
being
me is
colorist right
comfortable.
now. You said
The
what?
other half is close to the cliff, like Mrs. Huxtable. These boys pack
Who's
these
that,
horses
J.
and
Cole?
cliff
Oh.
they pack like Lunchables, like white boys in grade school while we ate school made food.
Hey, dot nigga.
B, you should make music, bro. Or do
Huh?
a rap battle.
I'll do a rap battle if I make music.
Do a battle. You would go crazy.
Oh, hey, listen, I'd make so many analogies to all the players in TNC. It'd be crazy. I'd be double entendre.
And a lot of people would know what you're talking about. Yo, that would be fire.
I might do that. I might do that for a couple intros, Mills.
Could you imagine doing that?
Yeah,
That'd
you
be
just gave me
crazy.
an
Hey,
idea.
I'll battle rap you. Be fuck it. I'm quick bar king, man.
No, I
No,
want
no,
you
not
doing
freestyle,
like
not freestyle,
one
not
of the
freestyle.
real ones.
Oh, not
Written
freestyle?
rhymes
Oh,
that that we memorize and we come together. Let's say before the pay-per-view.
I'm not.
I
a
want
good
you
rapper.
doing like
See,
no.
you-
I want you.
both
I
y'all
want
are
you
muted.
going to their world, B.
Why
and
is everybody
battling
muted?
somebody.
Why can't? Oh, I know why.
Oh.
This man is so cheap, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, my headphones dead.
All right, man. That's enough, fellas.
My headphones dead.
We out.
All right, fellas. I'm
Oh my
gonna
God.
text y'all boys.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
Man, what the hell? Chad, I'll see y'all next stream. All right? My headphones are done, and I gotta charge them. See y'all the next one.